Want to participate in a Don and Mike Show contest? How about this? You or a member of your household can only win once for 60 days. You must comply with any age limitations for each contest. For complete contest rules, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the mighty WJFK, P.O. Box 3649, Washington, D.C. 20007. Thank you, and God bless.
Everybody loves Don and Mike.
You're on with the bum.
Hey, can you believe Dion Bailey did it again? My man hit a three-pointer at the buzzer to win the game.
Actually, Bum, I'm feeling kind of blue.
Well, then change your shirt, Paul.
Does anybody out there want to talk sports? Okay.
Poor Bum.
I'm sorry.
Bleacher Bum. Poor George Lopez.
If you're still listening, call back.
Call back,
Okay.
dude. Who's
Tell me all about your blues, and I can tell you all about mine.
It's a miracle.
Tell my blues.
What that is, that's a miracle.
That's our Christmas miracle.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we're counting down now to the big day, and I like starting the show every day this week with a different Christmas melody, a tune that means a lot to me and my family.
That's wonderful. I'd love to hear that.
In the past. All right, first let me play something for Rob.
All right.
That Rob plays at his house.
We played it last night because we put the lights on our tree.
Oh,
The
very
lights on the
exciting.
tree. And, hey, that was a nice conversation last night, wasn't it?
It wasn't too gay, was it?
Two drunk men in separate homes. And drunk is an ugly word.
Yeah,
Tipsy. Well, not even tipsy, but
Relaxed.
hi. We had, and speaking for myself, when we were on the telephone, I was starting my second big drink.
Yeah, I was on my third or fourth green bottle.
Anyway, the phone rang. It's Rob. We're talking. As it turns out, we're both doing the same thing.
Right.
We are both putting the lights on our trees at that moment,
Right.
and we're making sure the job is done correct because both of our wives are somewhere else.
Okay.
As it turns out, his kids were sleeping, my kid was out, and it was about the queerest conversation because we were talking about the pattern that you put the lights in, and I was going on about this fantastic new light bulb that my wife found, made by Sylvania.
Ah, they're good. Mean light bulb or a light for the tree?
A light bulb for the tree. Not a real light bulb,
Right.
Each bulb on the string of lights.
Yes, it has a nice...
Do you go colored or all white lights?
Mike, come on.
Hey, I'm just asking.
Okay, no colors. I think you know that. No colors.
All white lights?
No. Actually, I've got, of course, your traditional blue, red, green,
Yellow.
Yellow.
Right.
The Jeep
Then
and Mary Midget comes.
Then I've also got, as the alternative colors going through, both purple and gold lights. And then I've got these,
very exciting.
Then I got these flickers. This is why I called Rob, because he was telling me he's doing his tree. And I said, hey, pal, listen, have you ever heard of the flickers by Sylvania?
You mean they look like candles?
Yeah, they look like tiny little candles in there, and they're inside the bulb that's got the thing that's making like a curly Q at the very end of it.
It's a fascinating new technology. I remember when we had them on my tree when I was 13 years old.
That's great, Mike. Incidentally, how's that nice tree that you got that had all of the ornaments already on it? The one that where you open the box and it just comes right out?
Are you dissing me for my tree? I'm very happy with my artificial
I am
tree.
dissing you because while the technology you're speaking of, I'm sure was there, this is a new product from Sylvania.
Sylvania.
And
everything old is new again, Don.
and I'm sure made new all over. And my comment was not about but yes, you can't mock me for what I'm putting on my tree when you got your tree out of a box with all the stuff already on it.
No, what I got was the lights were on it, but I put all the ornaments on it.
Well, we're talking about lights specifically here.
like an umbrella, doesn't it?
No, it actually doesn't really. Oh, okay. No. Why don't you all pile on me? Why don't you all pile on me?
You started with me.
Yes, I know, but see, they never help me.
I'm sure Mike has a fine tree.
I do have a fun, and
That's what I said.
You sell them. So
I know.
You're out of this equation. You sell them.
Oh, and I forgot your check
sell
today.
Did you know, kidding?
Not kidding. I
Okay,
forgot the
do you want to
check.
start that this soon?
Well,
What a wonderful look I have today, isn't it? Bringing you joy.
Yeah, Rob, why don't
Looks
you
like the heat miser.
take your headphones off for a second? And
I got the best treat coming down the hallway
Ready
today.
kilowatt.
See,
It's not as bad as you think.
It's worse.
Rob's got the thing with the hair. Mike's paying him not to cut his hair, and Rob has put goo and stuff on his hair for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and today there's no stuff in his hair.
No, I just towel dried it and let her go.
I think it's fine.
Do you really?
It's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's not like you look like you have real bedhead or anything
Well,
like
it's
that.
clean.
It's clean,
Yeah, it's
decent.
decent.
Most all gays.
It's not going to be as bad as when you come back from vacation.
Right.
Then it's going to be a disaster.
And that's when we switch to the week on, week off, right?
Yeah, you got it. I'm up for that. And you know what? It's not the same flicker light as you had when you were a kid. It's not. It's got
all I remember is when I was a kid, we got these lights, and what they do is they kind of pulsate, and it's to create the illusion that it looks like a candle.
Mm-hmm. This one actually doesn't look like a candle. It has a little, probably the similar thing you're talking about, but just made for modern times.
If it doesn't look like a candle, what's the point of it flickering then?
Well, here's the deal. It goes...
a tree gleam.
Don't screw with me. I'm in a good mood, okay? It goes like this. It goes... around and around and around, like the spirals. And then when it gets to the end, it just starts all over again.
They didn't have that.
Oh, that's not, no, they didn't have that back in my day.
And that's in every single little light.
I do have one thing that I bet you had.
New.
I bet I have something that you had when you were young.
What's that?
I've got a string of the bubbling
Bubble lights.
Oh, yeah, well, we didn't have that on my tree.
Those are back now.
What about tinsel or, what's the stuff that you put tinsel or icicles?
Icicles, yeah.
I love icicles. My wife will not allow me to put them on the tree.
Yes.
I'm not an icicle man.
I weigh in that I liked them when they were old-fashioned and made of lead, because then they wouldn't blow when your heat comes on.
They tasted better.
And they do taste wonderful, and we have a lot of listeners who love them.
You could suck on them.
But the problem is now they're light, and when the heat goes on, they blow.
Well, I'm going to go out, because I've given you a hard time, I'm going to go out and buy whatever they're called and put them somewhere.
The new flicker lights from Sylvania.
I bet you'll like it. I bet you'll like them. They're the best Christmas lights I've ever seen.
Am I the only one in this show that has the artificial Christmas tree now?
I think so. Yeah. I got a real tree this year.
Well, hey, listen, I won't pile on here. There were years that I didn't have the real one.
You're going out of town, right?
Yeah.
On the years I go out of town, I set up an artificial tree.
My tree will be up. My tree will be up pre-Christmas for officially a week.
And Joe doesn't even decorate a tree; he decorates a bush.
I wasn't going to decorate a tree.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do it. I am so proud of my little artificial Christmas tree, and you and Ed McMahon. I'm thinking about keeping it up year round.
Year round.
A big shiny aluminum tree.
Not because of Ed McMahon to bring joy, but because of the fact that I just don't want to go through the effort of taking it all.
Hey, Rob, I need you to reload that thing in there.
Oh, okay.
Can you do that for me? The song real fast.
They make a bag now to keep the decorated tree. You just put the bag over your tree, and next year you unzip it, and that way it doesn't have any dust on it. It's ready to go.
Here he is now.
Yeah.
What, Joe?
I'm thinking Mike has the kind of tree that Ray Liotta bought in Goodfellas. It's a big white silver tree with blue balls all over it.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. Expensive one, Karen.
Thanks, Joe. Take care.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks.
Is that what you got?
Bye, ass.
That was nice.
Bye, Double D.
Damn dummy.
Yeah, thank you.
Damn dummy.
Very good.
Anyway.
Bye, Ud.
Listen, I apologize. I was defensive about my tree.
Sure.
It
was quite a caustic comment to start the show with. The way I said that. Yeah, we had that back when I was 13.
The thing is, but the point is, I was like a fag hag last night. Having my drink, my pink drink, and I'm not kidding. It's pink by the time I put the cranberry juice and the vodka in. Walking around my tree on the phone with Rob. I could have been one of those broads in Desperate Housewives. I'm going, Rob, do you have a problem with the lower layer of the tree? It seems, and Rob says, yes, the bottom branches are always the toughest. And the conversation is like, where do you go heavy on the bright lights? I got heavy on
like you're a couple of decorators.
Yeah, I said I'm heavy on the bright on the top and on the bottom, and in the middle I got these new special flashing ones.
You see, and I've got a different theory. I go a full layer of white lights in the tree, and then outside colored lights, so as you walk by, the tree sparkles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, it was just as gay can be.
And we have beautiful trees this year. Beautiful, real trees.
Now stop it.
Shut up!
Oh, listen, come on. Let's take a moment to celebrate the season. Yeah. It really is one that we love. That's right.
Dedicate this one to my friend Joe.
Well, you didn't find his ad-lib fall down funny?
I'm laughing on the inside now.
Okay. Anyway, I love that
you
so
didn't
bad.
My song.
Oh, all right.
It kind of started.
Here's Rob's choice for a Christmas song today.
All right, very good.
A hyphen, Webster's dictionary defines, is a symbol used to divide a compound word or a single word. So it seems
Thank you.
to me
Merry Christmas.
That's John Wayne.
It is.
Afro-American, a Mexican-American, Italian-American, Irish American, Jewish American.
What he's
saying is
he's a divided
I'm a
American.
divided American.
We all came from different...
We all came from other places.
heavy music.
Different creeds, different races.
I'll just let it go to your favorite part.
Become as one. Yet look at the harm a line has done.
Here we go.
A simple little line, and yet as divisive as a line can get. A crooked cross the Nazis flew, and the Russian hammer and sickle, too.
Happy New Year!
There it is. Is that your favorite part?
That is.
Right.
It fades after that, but
It kind of rhymes like a Christmas carol.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Okay, let's. Oh God, it's 10 after. We should have started the show. Let's do this and say right. Hello and welcome to 3 Big Ways to Win Big. Bill.
Yes, I'm Milford Drysdale, president of the Commerce Bank of Beverly Hills.
I'm Scott Shannon.
Very good.
I'm going to stop talking like this for just a moment to tell you, if you're listening to the show right now, you have a chance to win $1,000. But your chance to win, 3 big ways to win big. We're giving away $1,000 every day for the next 3 days. However, you got to be listening right now. You have to pay very close attention to the groaners, and sometime towards the end of the show, we'll ask you to call in. Be caller number 100. You will have to select. We have 4 groaners today. 1 groaner written by moi. All right.
Okay.
2 groaners written by Bobo Speed Bump, and 1 groaner written by the Prep Service.
Right.
Very good.
What you must do, and Mike and Buzz will ask you not to vote now.
Okay. All right.
What you got to do is select which one was written by the Prep Service.
And when you call, and on caller 100, you have to tell us that groaner.
Very good.
Okay.
So write it down.
That's if you have the punchline, it's okay. Come on with the rules on it.
So this is the whole show? They can do this?
Well, we're not going to ask for calls until like I don't know, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
So remember, you got it right now. Your chance to win the $1,000.
Yes.
You have to pay attention to these groaners.
Right. And then when you call
and figure out who wrote them.
Correct.
So and we can't participate now.
No. Well, I mean, you can guess.
Yeah, we're not going to make it public. Silent.
Right, because you guys are too good at this game. So. Hello. 4 big groaners. Remember, 1 written by Michael Source. 1 written by Rob Speedwack. Another 1 written by Rob Speedwack. 1 written by
The Complete Chief.
And hello.
All right. Hello.
What do you call violent radical psychics?
What?
Terrorists.
Tarot-ists?
Tarot-ists. As in tarot cards.
Tarot-ists.
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 Right.
Hello. What tennis star bruises the easiest?
Which one?
Banana Kornikova. Hello.
Hello there.
What blockbuster movie is about Howard Hughes flying to San Francisco? The Gaviator. And what actress has grass growing out of her head?
Which actress?
Chia Leone. Oh, and now when there's no time to...
Hey now.
Thanks, Mike. Okay. So again, those were the blockbuster movie about Howard Hughes, the Gaviator,
right?
Terrorism.
Yeah, terrorism.
Sorry. But I guess you can guess I didn't write that one. Banana Kornikova and Chia Leone. One of those was written by the creepy Prep Service that we still don't pay for.
That's what you have to guess.
Yes. Right. Okay, so you got that.
Is that the one? Is that all they have to guess?
They just got to guess the one that wasn't done by either he or me.
Oh, okay, very good.
So if they're caller 100, they have a 1 in 4 chance.
Excellent.
But they had to have been listening to the show right now because we're not going to reference this again
until the phone scan.
Even after, or Mike, before, after, who knows?
Okay.
We'll just get a caller 100.
Right.
Boy, is that complicated?
No. 3 big ways to win big.
Okay.
Everybody that knows this is here at the beginning of the show. Listen to the whole show and pay attention when this man tells you it's time to call.
Yeah, but you got to have the right one, too.
Right.
Yeah. Hello. There we go. Dude Walker.
You can call Don and Mike anytime. from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
Let me just also mention, don't call now. I see the lines going nuts. Don't call now. This contest won't happen for 3 more hours. So trust me. Or don't trust me. It might happen in 2 hours. You don't know.
A true story. He was a neo-Nazi with one true enemy. Himself. A man of faith, a man of hate, and a soul torn apart. Viewer discretion advised.
Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Sylvania Lightbulbs and all the ships at sea. They will meet you halfway to your groin. Don Geronimo, Mike O'Mara.
Yeah. Hello. Let's get retarded, everybody. Hello. Don and Mike Show, new episode on this Wednesday. 121504.
Hi, Don and Mike. Buzz Burbank here.
No, he's not retarded.
Hi there, Buzz. And yes, it is December 15th.
Wow.
2004. And Don and Mike Show, what you're listening to from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636 from Canada. From Mexico, 800-636-1067 in D.C. On WJFK, 202-432-1067. Here's a call. Susan.
Yes.
Hi, Susan.
I know I'm not
Don and
caller.
Mike.
Hi, Don and Mike.
Hi.
I know I'm not caller 100.
That's correct.
Well, why didn't he tell me that when I asked him?
Because we're not
Who's
taking...
that? Who's that? You mean Joe?
Whoever answered the phone.
Well, he's double D.
That's all.
But now, Susan?
Yes, dear.
Oh, yes, dear. Yes, dear. See,
Hello, dear.
I'll tell you what Joe put on the screen for me.
I'm taking notes for Mr. Millen.
And perhaps Joe was editorializing here on your comment.
Okay.
Joe wrote, "This woman is too stupid to pay attention."
Oh.
Which is why I immediately went to the call, because normally it's gold, Jerry. It's gold, Jerry.
You know what would be fun?
What?
To give her $1,000 anyway.
That would be
Wouldn't
great.
that be fun?
I think that would be a fantastic.
That'd be a good
fun.
Christmas present, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I've heard this speech before.
What do you mean? What do you mean you've heard this
You
speech
did it
before?
to a woman last week.
Yeah, it's still funny.
Yeah, it was. But I'm
that.
calling from Las Vegas, and I got through on the first ring, so that ought to be worth something.
Yeah, well, that tells me that in the last 3 minutes, our ratings have gone. If you were able to get through in the very beginning, what is that thing?
Right to the toilet.
Can my ratings really have gone down so much in the last 3 days?
In 3 days?
The instant ratings
I've
are
lost
in.
half my listening audience.
All right, Susan, thank you, darling.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Susan.
Learn to listen.
Oh, you should see these.
Traffic and weather every 2 minutes on Sports Radio WDH.
These numbers can't be right. I can't lose half my audience in 3 days.
Here's another one Joe has. Too stupid to pay attention. Hello, Don and Mike Show. We're working through the issues of Joe, our phone screener, right now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I got a guess for which one's not yours. Banana Cornucova?
Okay.
Now, come on. What are you doing?
Spit it out.
Now,
But what are you? Seriously, what are you doing?
fella. Now listen.
Hey, do you hear me?
Yeah.
I asked a question. What are you doing?
I'm calling in.
Yeah.
Did you listen to what we said?
I did.
No.
Yeah. What did we say?
Call in and guess which one's not yours.
No. We said call in and guess which one isn't yours like 2 or 3 hours from now. It's a special bonus for the people who are listening to the show now.
When we ask you to call.
Aha. What do you think? I'm just going to give some dope like you the chance to win the money 3 minutes after we announce it? I need a dope like you listening to this dopey show for all 4 hours today.
Talking like that, you're going to lose your listeners in 3 days.
Now that was funny because we're very fresh on that, but come on now.
Still,
play by the rules.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Where's your mom live?
Horville.
Okay, thank you. Saved yourself.
Listen, a suburb of Toronto.
Saved himself.
Some big PA in the background. Rick, come to the supply room. Rick, come to the supply room.
Let's discuss a couple of things here before we start today's show.
Very good.
Actually, I guess this does start today's show. Did everybody enjoy the cookies in the office from Clementine Tran, our favorite sales account executive lady?
Those, to me, looked like pecan sandies.
No, lemon almond shortbread cookies.
Oh, I didn't have one.
Couldn't have been tastier.
There was a note that said they are fat-free.
Oh, really?
And Mike, you didn't see the note. I tell you why now.
Why?
I need the music for Clementine, Rob.
Okay.
He's not out, Joe.
I did not see that they were from Clementine Tran.
Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling, Clementine. She's a sales lady who works at the station. She got drunk and sang Madonna one time. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling, Clementine.
I am not eating carbohydrates. Oh, my darling Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine.
So you're from North Carolina. You're married to Augie. Oh, my darling Clementine.
It's lovely.
So, I was sparing your precious feelings, Buzz.
Yes? How? Why? What happened?
Well, you don't know what a sensitive flower Buzz is.
I am.
I happen to know.
Especially this time of year.
He's tough,
Very
he's
delicate.
rough, he's macho on the outside.
Oh, he's just like a crime fighter.
And on the inside, it's like a bowl of jelly.
Yeah, he is. He's a softie.
So I get to the office.
He's a Pop-Tart.
There's the cookies on the desk with the aluminum foil and the note. And the note inside says, trying a new recipe. Hope you guys like it. It's fat-free. Then she drew a little heart, and it says, your favorite Asian chick.
Yeah! That's very nice.
Now, here's the thing. And Buzz came in and specifically said, I'm here for my cookie.
Yes.
Let me ask you, Buzz, how was the cookie?
Oh, it was delicious. It was. You told me that I could return. I saw them earlier, and you said I could come back and have a cookie later, so I said I've come back for my cookie.
Well, you see, the thing is, on the envelope, and I hate to bring this up because your precious feelings.
I want to hear this.
It says, on the envelope, it says, for, with the cookies, Don, Mike, Rob-A, Beth Ann, and especially Joe. And I looked on all sides of this envelope. I didn't see your name.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Would
there be some possible reason for this slight, for this incredible oversight?
I agree, Mike. That's why I wanted. And Buzz,
I mean, if that was me left off,
don't cry while we're on the air. Keep a stiff upper lip. That Clem did not include your name on the note.
Maybe Clementine is preparing to give Buzz another present.
Something special, perhaps.
No.
How was your relationship with Clementine, Buzz?
The last I knew, it was quite close.
You know,
Watch. Buzz Burbank is the hobbyist.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch out, Buzz. You get yourself into trouble today.
Couldn't be a lovelier young woman, and I have a nice friendship with.
Okay.
Clementine.
Well, I
wonder why she left you off.
I'm
the
sure
envelope.
it is. Listen, I'm sure it's nothing, but it's the type. I bet Beth Ann's trying to get her on the phone.
But I have another.
I'm sure
question.
it's nothing, but that's the type of little piddly stuff I love bringing up.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Why especially Joe?
Yeah.
Why Joe? What has he done?
What's up with that?
Maybe because his name is Joe. Hey, how are you, Joe?
How you doing, Joe?
Hello, Joe. Hey, Joe. Oh, that must be BA doing that. Okay, so Buzz, we'll come back to that.
Yeah, I'd like an answer.
Put a Band-Aid over your heart for the next few moments, if you could. Yeah, that's
all right.
Just, talk your way through it. Do whatever you got to do. Just work.
Come off the ledge, Buzz.
Work your mantra.
Walk it off.
Let me see. Another thing that was on the desk today. Does anybody? We're getting lots of Christmas cards, of course. Thank you for sending them in. Does anybody remember the name Amy Berger?
Nope.
How about you, Ed?
Was she the one who went to Ryan Seacrest?
Yeah.
Ryan Seacrest.
Winner.
Amazing.
Winner, we get this Christmas card and a phone number, and as I remember, she was quite the conversationalist. Dear Don and Mike, remember, she's the lady, she won a contest to go be on Ryan Seacrest's chat show,
right?
And she was going to yell our names out.
And she lives next door to Eric Bickel.
That's right. That's right.
You got the brain, man.
I do.
She was going to yell, Don and Mike love you, indicating the fact that Mike and I were homosexuals,
right?
And that we loved Ryan Seacrest.
Yes. I wanted her to do that.
So she writes, Don and Mike, here are hats that Ryan's handlers gave me when I shouted, Gay Don and Mike love you, on his now-defunct TV show back in May. I hope you enjoy them. And I think, Mike, these would be like collector's items because these appear to be of some, at least Kathy Lee Gifford quality hats that say Ryan Seacrest on air.
Pretty cool.
So it's a good chance to call Amy Berger and see what good Berger's up to.
Very good.
Because it's been a while, right? Remember, she was going to go on the show. Then it took a lot of guts for her to yell, Gay Don and Mike love you.
Right.
And I don't think it ever got on the air, and the show got canceled.
Right.
She did it.
Which is, of course, still a tragedy.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hi, Amy.
Amy, how are you? Thank you for the hats.
You're welcome.
How are you anyway?
I'm fine, thank you.
So you've held on to these hats. How long has it been since we've talked to you, darling?
Oh, since May.
Since May. Well, that's very nice. When Ryan Seacrest's goons came over after you shouted out, "Gay Don and Mike love you," did they give you this as Mike would, as everybody says, they said me swag?
Swag.
Did they throw this your way to get you to shut up, or was it just because? Why'd you get the hats?
Well, the way it worked was they picked out 10 people from the audience who were allowed to cheer, and everybody else was supposed to clap. So you had to shout for them first to make sure that you were doing it right.
So you
had to practice shouting, right?
Be a designated cheerer for the Ryan Seacrest show. Okay.
Right. So only a certain number of people throughout the audience were allowed to shout. So I shouted it then, and I was accepted because they liked my voice or whatever.
Oh, you were a designated shouter. Huh?
Yes. Yeah. All throughout the program, I kept shouting that, and once in a while I threw in fresh fish because nobody could really hear me anyway.
That's good.
All right, well, thank you for the hats. The hats will certainly be a nice goof for us. That's funny wearing a Ryan
And what a
Seacrest
collector's
hat.
item, It's fantastic. I want to put it right next to my Washington Nationals baseball collection.
Well, I'm glad you like them, you guys.
All right, thank you very much for thinking of us.
You're
Nice
welcome.
talking. Bye, Amy.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So long. And yeah, we're in D.C. Why am I not surprised about this?
Oh, we
were going to get a baseball team.
Even if you're
totally
a
effed it up now.
Sports fan.
And who is?
Oh,
Who is the lady? Her last name starts with the letter C, and it's not.
Crop.
That's a Crop.
Crop, and they got the wrong letter in her name.
There's this one broad on the D.C. City Council
who knows nothing about baseball.
Now they make a sweetheart deal, of course, to get baseball back in Washington.
Like any city nowadays.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's how sports is now. The teams hold. Everybody knows this. Teams hold cities hostage for ransom. They say, you want a team, build us the biggest, bestest stadium of all time.
Best example I heard, though, is what is Wrigley Field done for Chicago? What is Fenway Park done for Boston? Now, yes, those are extreme examples, but you know what? Sometimes a sports franchise can turn a city around, and
well, Mike, what has Miller Park done for Milwaukee? Well, let's move on.
Well, there you go.
Let's move on. Listen, this is something like depending on which survey you're looking at, either the 8th or the 4th largest city in America. Mm-hmm. If they put Baltimore and Washington together, it's like Oakland and San Francisco.
Right.
But stand alone, it's like almost 5 million people that live in D.C. That's the town we live in. We can support a baseball team here. Yeah. We need a baseball team here. Why not? I'm not even a baseball fan, but
there ought to be one here.
Yeah, we should have a baseball team. So they finally get the most broke down, limp, absolutely noodle team.
Yeah, they get the Montreal Expos.
The stupid Montreal Expos.
And the city makes a deal with Major League Baseball to say, yes, we will be your city, and if you bring them here, we will build you a stadium. Done deal. And we will build you a stadium by such and such a date.
Within 3 years.
Right.
And they got a nice site down by the Anacostia River.
Yeah, they're actually going to redevelop the entire river.
I'm very upset because for me that's prime real estate down there. I love my A-frame down there.
Absolutely.
Some for me, some for my homies. You know how it goes.
Of course.
So they make the deal with baseball. Now here's how screwed up this is. They were supposed to have a big announcement today downtown where the players would come out wearing the brand new Washington Nationals uniform.
Oh, and they've got a store set up outside RFK Stadium down there where they're already selling merchandise, which incidentally, go get it.
They canceled the thing with the uniforms because the D.C. City Council had a vote last night, and they said, well, screw what the mayor said, and screw that deal that we signed with baseball.
And this one lady, is it Linda Crop?
Yes, it is, Mike.
Who's on the city council, who has caused all this trouble, and it's pretty amazing. It really is.
Anyway, it's baseball. I mean, we need a baseball team here.
It's 30 years they've been trying to get a baseball team in this city.
Honey, I want to tell you something. I hate should I say what I really think?
Yes. Within the new rules.
Well, no, it's nothing like that.
Oh,
okay. It's nothing awful. We need a baseball team more than we need 20 libraries. I got this for you. People end up burning those books anyway because they're cold.
Man, but I read about this lady.
Give us a baseball stadium, honey, because that's what she's trying to make this about. Well, we could have libraries or we could have a baseball team.
There are many theories about this.
Reading is highly overrated, okay? You teach a young man, or even in some extreme case, a young woman, I'm all for that.
Right. Oh, good for you.
You teach him to hit a ball, you bring him up right.
There are many theories about this lady, Linda Crop, and one of them is that maybe she felt like she was kind of dissed by Major League Baseball, or she felt like they're saying she's going to run against Mayor Williams.
Of course.
And that's why she's not going to give him this feather in his cap.
So anyway, the bottom line is DC's not going to get the team. They're going to play in DC next year because, frankly, Puerto Rico is not available this year, where the team has played the last 2 years. So they'll play a year here.
We're still waiting to hear from Major League Baseball. I don't know if anything's come down the wire about whether they're responding to it, but the consensus is that Major League Baseball is going to, you have to decide whether the bottom line is they now say, you could have a baseball team if you privately fund the stadium. Well, guess what? Nobody's made that deal yet.
No. I've said it, and I will go, as Mike says, on the record with it. Who cares about the libraries?
Absolutely.
Give us a baseball team.
You can sell programs. They can read programs.
Get those kids a subscription to Sports Illustrated. Or Grit. What was that magazine you used to be able to sell? You read the ads and the comics. You could earn swell prizes.
Everybody knows what baseball team I root for, but I was excited for DC to get a baseball team.
What makes me laugh is the people that are crushed by this, and I've met a lot of people today, talked to a lot of people around here, crushed by this. I'm not surprised. I'm not. There's some reason that there's not been a baseball team here for 30 years.
Right.
I don't know what the reason is. I hate to say this about the good people of the town that we live in, but. We do kind of have that inferiority complex about baseball. It's like, well, okay, we did bad the last couple of times we had it, and God, it has been 30 years, and most people now go, well, it's okay without baseball.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'd like it.
I think enough people got jacked up when the prospect of especially having a National League team. I mean, very cool. And, the whole thing with the Orioles up there, I don't think it was going to get in the way of that.
Not really.
So many people. There are a lot of people that are bummed out about this. And I really don't think, everything that I read about it today, I don't think there's any chance now that Major League Baseball is going to do that.
Tops. What's a kid going to read in the library? 5 books, maybe?
But for our listeners...
and what about forget about what the kids are just going to see National Geographic or the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
We're still on in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
And for the people out in Vegas, you may be getting some good news. Seriously, that might be the eventual destination of the
good news.
The Nats.
Las Vegas, you're getting a baseball team. We're getting libraries.
If we get private funding for them.
Yeah, that's right. If you can privately fund them.
Reading overrated. Baseball. Hey, listen, even I say you got to have baseball.
Well, they had a chance, and they screwed it up.
So everybody in Washington's bummed out about it. Hold on. Did I miss her? Damn. Would you get her back on, please?
Yes. Clementine, call back.
That was Clementine Tran on the telephone.
Oh, Clementine. She's a big baseball fan.
Yeah, well, she's a big Bugs fan. So anyway, the mood here in D.C. is most people are like resigned to the fact that, all right, so we didn't get the team after all.
Again.
I knew it was good. It was still good to be true.
Well, and also,
and then they go, well, at least we have the Redskins. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Screwed again.
At least we have the Bullets. Oh, yeah.
Screwed again.
At least we've got NHL. Sorry.
Yeah. No, hold on, Mike. DC United, huh?
Hey.
Yeah. Right. How many of those guys speak English? You hear me? You hear me? They need to go to the library.
Soccer.
The DC United. Let them get some books. Let them bounce those books on their heads. And then give me the brand new stadium that's got all the bells and whistles.
Go-Oli.
I'll go there. Hello, Clementine?
Yes.
Oh, Clemmy.
Hi, Clem.
Hey, Clem.
Hi.
As you know, Clem is our favorite sales lady here. No offense to any of the other... Well, they're all ladies back there, even the men. All of the other sales ladies back there. But you're our favorite, Clem.
Thanks.
There was a very hurt face through this window I'm looking at right now.
When I saw the envelope that came with the cookies?
Oh, well, Buzz, the reason... I'm making another batch tomorrow, and it's healthier.
Even healthier than these, and these are already healthy.
But
those are not healthy at all.
Why the omission of Buzz Burbank?
She wrote fat-free.
Yeah, well, I lied.
I thought they were too good to be fat-free.
And Clem, why especially Joe?
Because I love Joe. I think he's great.
Why do you love him?
Because he's a lovable guy.
Joe.
What makes him so lovable?
He's just so nice. His fiancée is really lucky.
You don't even talk Chinese. You talk like more Valley Girl every time I hear you.
Yeah, most people think I'm from California.
Oh, I agree.
Oh, my God.
You know what you're doing? You're avoiding the question, Clementine.
Yeah.
How come Buzz's name not on the envelope? It's not because cookies have fattening in them.
Yeah, you didn't answer that one to our satisfaction.
No, it's true, because I'm making banana chocolate chip cookies with real oats. And I just didn't think that, like, those cookies that I made took 4 sticks of butter.
When you said fat-free, you were joking with everyone.
Yeah, I didn't think you guys thought I was serious.
They were delicious, though.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I did have one despite the omission.
Okay. Well, I'm making a separate batch, Buzz.
Cool. I look forward to those, too.
A separate batch for Buzz.
Likewise,
I got you.
I will share.
Okay.
Unless you don't want me to.
Let's all speak pig Latin here. Caught cookies. Okay? I make you special batch, Buzz. Kind of cookies you like. Same kind Mr. Joe like.
Did you and Augie have a good time at the Christmas party?
Yes, but I mean, I was just kind of out of it. I couldn't drink, so.
Oh, dear.
Why? Oh, because of your hospital thing?
Yeah, just pills. But you know what? I took lots of pictures, but no extortion, so.
No extortion.
All right, good. Well, just know that Buzz is right now just mopping up the tears.
I'm feeling better now. I'm getting it together.
Good.
He's lying. He's hurt. He's deeply hurt.
Very hurt.
Well, you know, I think Buzz is pretty hot, so of course I wouldn't, like, leave him off. Yeah.
Of course. It always gets back to that, doesn't it, Mike?
Yeah, he's the super stud.
You know, I left it incidentally down in my cookies that said fat-free. I make them with 4 sticks of butter. But Buzz, I make you special, super terrific, happy, handsome cookie tomorrow, Buzz.
To keep the physique.
Man needs energy for his hobbies.
Exactly. I agree.
Buzz playing very dangerous card right now.
Yes, he is.
All right. Bye, Clem.
Bye, you guys.
Bye-bye. Thanks for calling.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Thanks for calling.
Goodbye.
That's nice.
Oh, interesting.
Buzz.
The hobbyist.
Buzz, I make a special cookie just for you. Get a little bit of me in every single bite.
Oh, too much fat in these. Give him to Donna and Mike. And Rob. And Beth Ann and his special Joe.
Hey, Buzz, you like that creamy Santa, Buzz, huh?
Tomorrow's cookies will have oatmeal in them, and the oatmeal gives it texture.
Of course it does.
I heard that.
Of course it does. You know what? Here it is. It's December 15th.
And we all know what that means.
It's Christmas time.
Yee.
You know, I know you're doing that thing, but it was like the perfect setup. It is Christmas time, and we will have a segment next starring Robert's Speed Bump.
Oh, fantastic.
Robbie's
Very
Christmas
nice.
Around the World.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so you ready for this?
I'm ready.
I mean, he's such an idiot. He's even written like a little opening script.
Oh, this is delightful.
And
He loves the
special
world.
Christmas feature. Like he's doing a playlet. Like you're gonna get another one of your the thing you got in high school, the letter for
He
your
lettered in theater arts.
I hope to entertain, I hope to inform, and I have pictures.
Very good.
Wow.
I think you'll like them.
The Christmas with Robbie.
I'm excited.
In just a moment. Be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
This is the only live worldwide talk presentation. We are being seen in well over 150 countries tonight watching the real Santa Claus with a bunch of wonderful kids. We're sorry about our system failure on phone calls. And by next year, we'll have it straightened out. Okay, the young man here, right here with the multicolored shirt.
My name is Wendell. What would happen if your reindeer gets sick?
The reindeer gets sick. Good question, Wendy, baby.
We just can't afford that. There just can't be any sick reindeer.
Good Santa Claus, the worst.
Okay, you get it. That happens.
Well, I suppose it can, but we just have to nurse them through the best we
You've
can.
never had that. You've never had a sick reindeer.
Well, I've heard when we got back that things were in pretty bad shape.
But they always fly, right?
They always
There's
get the
something
job
about
done.
Okay, this gentleman here in the green sweater.
My name is Taylor, and...
Your name is Taylor, and her name is Taylor.
My name
And your name is Taylor.
What if you're sick?
What if I'm sick?
Ah.
Well, I tell you, there's been times when I really didn't feel really right up snuff, and I had to get Mrs. Claus to let her know that things weren't right, and we had to change what I was eating, whether it was soup or, staying away from the real food and things of that sort.
Do you have a doctor?
Fat stuff.
Do you have a
That's
doctor?
right. Leave off the fat
stuff.
cholesterol.
Stay away from the
salt.
greasy. You're right.
Yep.
Do you have a doctor? You take antibiotics?
No, I don't take antibiotics. I don't need them. I'm in good shape.
Okay, well, we worry about you.
Oh, I'm glad. Well, thank you very much.
This young man right here.
It's the worst.
Do you know what I want for Christmas?
What do you want for Christmas? Quick.
Policeman uniform.
You got it.
The Don and Mike Show. That's broadcasting.
That's one of my favorite tapes. The World's Worst Santa Claus on with Larry King. The guy looked the part, but he sounded like, what's his name from King of the Hill, click, click, click.
Yeah, I don't know. Stay away from the greasy.
You take antibiotics? God, horrible. The man right here, young man right here. Quick! 3-year-old.
Larry, stop terrifying the children.
Oh, hold on. We didn't do this. Sorry.
Noted Caucasian.
Right.
Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
You ready, Robbie? All right, it's Christmas. Going nuts with that. We have music now, and Rob's actually written an introduction.
Very good.
For a segment we're going to call Robbie's Christmas Round the World.
It's Christmas time all over the world, and Christmas here.
Are you really going to read this script you wrote?
At last, it's Christmas time all over the world. And at this time of Yuletide cheer, so many people like to take the time to put their differences behind them and focus on the spiritual unity that identifies all of us as a worldwide society.
That's right.
One people, more alike than different, mind you, striving for international harmony and joy. But not me. I'd like to take this opportunity to point out and underscore the differences between the United States and the other less advanced cultures and how they celebrate the Christmas holiday. I, like many, fear the different, and that's okay. So remember, unless these variations are highlighted, how will we know what to fear?
Right.
And with that in mind, let's celebrate diversity. In America...
He actually wrote that. He called me up and read me. He said, I've written my mission statement.
And this is what we will achieve.
For Christmas around the world.
In America, we celebrate Christmas the right way. Thank you. Once a year, on December 24th, a morbidly obese man flies cross-country in a sled pulled by 8 magic flying reindeer, 9 if it's foggy. He brings toys to all the children who have been nice, and naughty kids get nothing. The toys are built by elves that live with him at the North Pole, but he travels alone. These facts cannot be disputed.
Okay. So we do it the right way.
Right. However, worldwide, who travels with St. Nicholas, and how does he travel? Well, it varies from place to place.
Mike, let me just tell you, there's much more than Black Peter here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is the real deal here.
Yeah, here we go.
This is how different people celebrate Christmas.
Yeah,
For example,
he did his research on this one.
Traveling. In the Netherlands, Sinterklaas, that's what they call him, travels
Sinterklaas, right?
Yeah, he travels on a large white horse called a schimmel, which he rides around the countryside to visit schools and homes. No magic sled or flying creatures in the Netherlands.
Okay. That sounds rather pedestrian.
It does. In France, Belgium, Luxembourg, Switzerland, and St. Nicholas leads a donkey. Okay, he's on a donkey. A donkey.
Right.
Laden with baskets full of treats and toys for the children. But again, the ass doesn't fly.
All right.
Now, angels maybe...
That's nothing to mock. That's a wonderful tradition.
That's very nice for the French.
Not right. The French. Yeah, and a lot of other countries.
A lot of times when Santa Claus comes to the door, the French surrender. Angels might be the saints' helpers in Belgium, Germany, Poland, Ukraine, and Austria. And sometimes the angels keep a record of children's behavior in St. Nick's large book. So that's how we know if they've been good or bad.
Okay.
The angels protect the children from the devil.
This is like you were giving a presentation in high school.
But first...
Where's the funny stuff you told me about?
Here it is. I have a picture here of Krampus.
Who's Krampus?
I'm going to tell you now.
Where is Krampus from?
Krampus is from Austria. He is a frightening devil-like creature found with St. Nick in Austria and some other Eastern European areas.
Now, the picture I'm looking at has Santa Claus wearing a Pope hat.
Yeah, that's Sinterklaas.
And there's a devil with his tongue sticking out, and there's a poor child trapped in a barrel.
Right. He
on the devil's back.
Right.
Wow.
Sinterklaas travels with Krampus. No, Krampus is dressed in fur. He has
the
horns.
good and the bad. It's the yin and the yang.
Right. He has a long red tongue. He's usually in chains, but he will take bad children away in a barrel.
Yeah. Okay. That's in a lot of cultures.
Right.
Yeah.
Not unlike in Czech and Slovak traditions, where Santa Claus doesn't bring Krampus, he brings Satan.
Oh, really? Satan himself?
Wow. Yeah,
you got a picture of that?
Yeah, let me give this to Mike so he can look at it.
Okay.
There's Satan over a child who's hovering and cowering by the fireplace.
Well, with a pitchfork.
Yeah, it's Beelzebub himself.
Well, and he brings Satan with him.
Yeah, he does. It's a shaggy furred devil with horns, tail, and long red tongue. And what he will do is he'll bring a staff, or in this case, a pitchfork,
right,
to threaten children.
Yeah.
And what country is that?
That is in the Czechoslovakian region.
This one, yeah.
Merry Christmas, child. I brought Satan with me. Too bad you were naughty.
And the
to be you.
And the picture is Santa, again, wearing like not our Santa suit, like a Pope suit.
Right.
And the kid is cowering with fear.
Well, he was naughty.
And Satan's standing in back of
he's ready to kill
the Pope or Santa Claus, St. Nicholas.
So what he'll do is he'll poke at him, I guess, with the pitchfork and kill him for being naughty.
Okay.
Painting it look good in your house.
It's a very nice picture. Oh, and I like this guy. I didn't even know about this guy. This is Ruprecht.
Ruprecht?
Really? There really is one.
Yeah.
You mean Ruprecht like from Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
Yes. Over in the fatherland, it wouldn't be Christmas without Ruprecht.
No. Now, when you say
what is
fatherland,
it's actually his full name is Knecht Ruprecht. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Why is he wearing glasses?
I shall tell you. He is St. Nicholas's most familiar attendant in Germany. He's a servant and helper whose face is sooty and greasy from going down chimneys and leaving treats. He wears the glasses because he also keeps Santa Claus's book. Now, I forgot. He carries a sack of presents in one hand and a rod in the other for disobedient children. Again, the violence. So, a very common warning in German homes is, just wait until Ruprecht comes.
Oh, really?
Because he'll beat you with his rod.
Oh, so he's gonna. So it's not just getting presents.
No, you will also beat you, and maybe he does both. I don't know. Originally, he was a farmer.
As you were saying, you don't think the poor should be allowed in museums?
I think the
Ruprecht, don't take the cork off the fork.
Why is the cork on the fork?
To prevent him hurting himself and others.
And others.
Ruprecht, eat your applesauce.
Okay, well, you know what happens next.
Yeah, Ruprecht.
May I go to the bathroom?
Thank you. He was originally a farmhand, and he has other names. He can be known as Hanstrop, Rupels, Hans Moof, Bartel, Grumpfnickel, the bear, and also he can be known as Stapklos, which means the plotter or the grumbler. That's Ruprecht.
Now, listen, come on. Move on to the really bad stuff.
Then you must mean the pleasant tale for the holidays of Père Foutard.
Who is Père Foutard?
Père Foutard is found in France and Luxembourg, where he's known as Hausecker. He's the evil butcher who was forever condemned to follow St. Nicholas as a punishment for luring little lost boys into his butcher's shop.
Jesus.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, here's a picture of him. He also has a small donkey. And you know what evil butchers do with lost kids?
What? They chop them up?
Yeah, and they sell them for profit.
No.
Yeah, and so he's being punished. His name doesn't translate well, but it means either Mr. Boogeyman, spanking, or switches.
So a lot of these, cultures have the evil guy that travels with Santa Claus.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's his punishment. But he doesn't kill children anymore.
Right.
Because they nipped it in the bud.
Good.
However, not the case with Schmulzy.
Schmulzy.
I'm sorry, Schmutzli.
Rob has a picture of Schmutzy.
Schmutzli is nearly all brown, dressed in brown with brown hair and brown beard, and a face darkened again with lard and soot. He's from Switzerland.
Yeah.
He carries a switch and a sack, but children have to be told that Schmutzli will beat naughty children with the switch, then carry them off in the sack and gobble them up in the woods.
What country is Schmutzli from?
The usually very neutral Switzerland.
Switzerland, okay.
Yeah, and so, Schmutzli eats children.
All right.
Wow.
And, of course, that brings us
to
the Netherlands. Now, we've had some of this before, but a lot of this is new. I finally was able to find a picture of Black Peter.
Oh, okay. Now, we've talked about Black Peter around the holidays for years. There was a time we even called the Netherlands and talked to a guy at a hotel to confirm that they had the story of Black Peter who would take the kid. Are you going to tell the story?
Yes, of course. Sinterklaas is the Dutch inspiration for Santa Claus, and he's different than Santa Claus. He travels to the Netherlands by boat, but actually on a horse on the boat. Explain that to me. He lives in Spain, not the North Pole. He is white-bearded, but not fat or jolly. And perhaps the most important, Sinterklaas always delivers presents 3 weeks early on the eve of St. Nicholas. However, he's always accompanied by one or more dark-complexioned helpers known as Zwarte Piet, or
Black Peter.
And in this picture, it kind of looks a little, Black Peter looks a little androgynous.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we'll address that in a moment.
With an earring and, just kind of female-like.
For
Good
centuries,
old Black Peter.
Yeah, BP. He's terrified Dutch children as the ultimate boogeyman of nightmares and parental threats. He is Santa Claus's dark alter ego, his enforcer, and his bagman. If you have been a good child...
Santa's bagman. I've always loved that.
If you have been a good child, Black Peter will give you goodies from his bag. If you've been a naughty child, Black Peter will put you in his sack and take you back to Spain.
Take you back to Spain.
Right. The tradition
Which we've talked about for years on this show.
Now, there's troubles afoot in the Netherlands with this because a lot of people see this as a racial slur.
Right.
Black Peter.
I can't imagine why.
So they're trying different things, and they've tried yellow, blue, and green Peters.
But they haven't worked?
No, there's been too much protest.
Everybody just responds better to Black Peter.
They have, yes. People say, why Black Peter?
Why Black Peter?
And
Why?
people respond, why not Black Peter?
And that's it.
That's the mood. They said they've tried white Peters, but what's scary about that? Racial issues still exist in the Netherlands, however, and I go to this article by a Netherlands, I guess what would it be, a Dutch writer named Lulu Helder, who says every black person in the Netherlands hears being shouted at least once a year, look, Black Peter. And the fact that it is often
You mean like just the regular brothers that live there?
just walking
at
around.
least once during the year, someone's going to say, hey, Black Peter.
And the fact that it's a child often mistaking this author for Black Peter, which this author calls a Sambo Galawag figure that's part of a Dutch holiday, it doesn't make it any less painful.
You know, that used to be my radio name.
What's
Sambo Galawag.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was. For a long time.
Now, as stated
I had to
earlier,
change it to Denny's.
the black slave character that accompanies St. Nicholas or Sinterklaas symbolizes a devil or a joker who is submissive, frightening, and disobedient all at once.
Wow.
Yes. In the 21st century,
Wow.
Zwarte Piet, or Black Peter, is still with us, dressed in the same outfit, usually played by a white woman who wears a black grease paint on their face with large golden earrings, curly wig, and red lipstick.
I like it. Jesus, that's like an old minstrel show.
But wait, it gets better. Once the transformation is completed, they will adopt a different voice and speak improper Dutch in a low voice and a foreign accent to reinforce a racial stereotype. So this is why they have trouble with the Black Peter
now
character.
I'm beginning to see the light here.
Now, there have been ugly incidents in recent history with this. Attacks on Sinterklaas by young teenagers.
Yeah.
Yes, they're very angry about this.
Yes.
Some of the... there's been jeering. There have been jostling.
Right.
They have stolen candy from Black Peter's bag.
Good heavens,
Yes.
no.
And this is absolutely unacceptable. People have thrown shoes to knock off...
I bet those wooden shoes,
Yes,
right?
and they use the shoes to knock off Sinterklaas's tall bishop's hat.
Oh, my
His
God.
mitre.
That's not right.
How come they don't wear, like, the red Santa Claus suit?
Here we are supposed to be the seat of controversy in the United States of America, and look at these
They're
other
throwing shoes
look
over
at these
there.
other cultures that take Christmas time and they have all this trouble. All right.
The police are now staking out the public appearances by Sinterklaas and Black Peter because they don't want any incidents. It's the jewel, and this is a quote, it's the jewel in their holiday tradition.
Sinterklaas and Black Peter.
Now, in Muslim communities in the Dutch cities, and who even knew they had those, the problem isn't really Black Peter.
Right.
The problem is Sinterklaas.
Sinterklaas.
Because he is perceived as a Christian infidel and a westernizing threat.
Wow.
No wonder they're throwing shoes.
Well, you know, I'm glad to be right here in the U.S. of A.
I told you we do it right.
You were absolutely right what you said at the beginning.
And one last thing they do in the Netherlands that I didn't know is on Christmas Eve they also exchange gifts.
Yes.
But the most important part is you have to write a poem to the person you're giving a gift to that makes fun of them.
Oh, hey, now, hey, I like that one.
You have to gently, find their faults in verse.
Can you imagine how much writing you'd have to do a Saturday when you go to 5 houses?
I could just write one note.
So I say this.
Just give it to everybody. I mean, the word "you" rhymes with an awful lot.
Read your mind on that one.
I say
My
this.
friend was just telling me about an old Dutch wooden shoe. I'm really glad to be at this party, and incidentally...
So I say celebrate diversity, but be glad we're in America.
I agree, Rob.
Where we do things right.
Rob, when it's all said and done, I think you made your point.
Yeah, thank you. Now I've got to go in the woods and eat some children.
So, just on this pie chart, so we can end this thing.
Right.
It goes from Santa to... Do you have the list, like Santa to Satan to...
Yeah, we have... here are the characters we have.
Yeah.
Krampus. We have Krampus, and Krampus is from Austria. Ruprecht. Well, don't forget the devil himself in Czechoslovakia.
Right.
Ruprecht is in Germany. Zwarte Piet, or Black Peter, is in the Netherlands. My favorite, though, is Père Foutard, the evil butcher. Yeah, in France and Luxembourg.
Look at the picture. The picture. See, the thing is,
walking with a donkey.
Rob really did the information
research
with the Al Gore internet.
And, of course, Schmutzli. But really, and this, if I've learned nothing else, if I ever become a butcher, I'm not going to lure children into my shop and grind them up and sell them because you get eternal damnation.
Yeah, and the word is out.
Yeah.
Well, all around the world,
the evil butcher.
My buddy Rob.
It's Christmas time all over the world.
That was wonderful, Rob.
Ho, ho, ho.
That was a good Christmas project.
And, you know, he really did like a presentation.
Yeah,
he had, like,
that's real stuff.
The PowerPoint thing, and he had his pictures ready. He had his opening script.
I love America, though. We do it right.
I can tell. You're right.
All right, get out of here.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. There he is. You know, it's funny. How long have you been on this show?
12 years.
You still get nervous, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
When you step and read something?
Well, it's a feature presentation.
Well, this will be a Christmas tradition.
Hope you liked it.
That was good stuff.
Now, Mike, don't throw it away in front of his face.
I'll see.
Boy, went through a lot of time and trouble.
I like Père Foutard.
Find the pictures. I like Satan.
Yeah, that was your favorite? I saved that one.
Where you can just isolate that.
Yeah.
You know, I like Satan. No, see, the picture that I like, it's Santa Claus, like as I've mentioned every time, in the Pope suit, and some little kid that's cowering, and Satan's coming up behind him.
He's going to kill him.
I kind of like my favorite picture is Ruprecht. That's
You like the butcher, though.
Well, I do like Père Foutard.
Yeah.
a good report.
Sure heard it. He said, I want to book myself as a guest on the show. I said, sure.
Now, for some strange reason, in the picture of Krampus, which is the devil-like character with a long tongue, the kid in the barrel is smiling. Point that out.
Explain that, Rob. The kid's being
Figure that out. That might be a project for next year. Why is Krampus's evil creature carrying a kid who's smiling?
He has drugged them.
He drugged them. There you
He gave them date rape drugs.
He gave them roofing.
Phone scan time. That's what this music means. Let's take your live on-screen calls at 877-365-3636. Do you see the time he put into that presentation?
Wow. I mean, it's like a term paper.
Do you see that?
Very academic.
Thank you.
We don't get a lot of academia on this show.
No.
So did you tell your wife you're really doing work today when you were doing that?
I couldn't. She was taking a nap.
Oh.
Christmas around the world with Rob Spiewak.
I forgot. 877-365-3636. Your calls on the phone scan lying straight ahead. What?
I'm just loving these pictures. I'm enjoying them. Krampus, Ruprecht, Père Foutard.
Père Foutard.
Black Peter, Zwarte Pete. I like Krampus. I've changed my mind. It's either Ruprecht or Krampus. It's
a hard call.
Yeah,
what did Krampus do?
Krampus was the devil-like character with a long red tongue who would accompany Santa Claus and take bad children away in a barrel attached to his back.
Did you have a favorite, Buzz?
I liked them all.
Oh, come on.
No, I didn't get pictures, so I can't tell you which one I would be able to tell from the pictures.
Mike, would you hold the pictures up for Buzz?
I can.
You gotta do a better presentation than that. Mike's like throwing him in the garbage can. Buzz, if you see them on the way,
I like the one with Satan.
Just like you.
Hey, you and me. How about that?
That's a nice painting.
Yeah.
No one liked the butcher?
No, I said that I like Père Foutard, too.
We love the concept.
He's right up there, Rob.
But
He's an evil butcher.
The Satan painting is the best.
We'll be right back with the phone stand.
Here's the Don and Mike Show.
OnStar Personal Calling. It's a hands-free phone that's built into your OnStar-equipped vehicle.
You know, I was having a conversation with my Mamo. And Mamo was commenting to me, and I'm not making this up. She said, you sound different. I said, do I sound clearer? She said, yes. I said, well, that's because I'm calling out of the car, and I'm on my OnStar phone, and I'm not using a regular cell phone. And she really did say she noticed the difference. And then she said, watch out for Zwarte Pete. And Merry Christmas.
Michael, you sound different. Hold on, there's someone at the door. It's an evil butcher. Prepaid minute packages with OnStar start at under $15, and you're not bound by a separate contract.
In addition to OnStar Personal Calling, OnStar also gives you the security of driving safe so you can hide from Schmutzli.
You don't have OnStar? Go ahead. Press the blue button to order minutes. If you don't have OnStar, go to OnStar.com.
The Don and Mike Show.
Yes! WKFK. This is the Don and Mike Show.
This is Ghetto-licious.
Oh, hi.
The Don and Mike Show.
Hi there. Operator error.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
Oh, God.
Freaking idiot.
I know. I have a tape.
What the hell?
What happened?
I didn't have a tape. I can't blame it on anything. I didn't have a tape.
I'm just digging Chicago, man.
I didn't have a tape. Such a freaking idiot.
You freaking idiot!
Okay, I heard you. Pick the Pros with Rich Eisen Friday on this show.
Good.
Rich Eisen from the NFL Network, brought to us by Tower and Tower.com. No one has a bigger selection of the music and movies you love than Tower. Tower. Oh, and don't forget, 3 big ways to win big. Mm-hmm. We have $1,000 that we're giving away on the next 3 days. And tomorrow it'll be 2 big ways to win big.
That's right.
And then on Friday it'll be
last show.
One big way to win big. Anyway.
The biggest way.
Anyway.
Well, you might want to go with your last big chance.
That's good. Go with that.
$1,000, giving it away sometime during today's show. If you heard the very beginning, you've got a chance.
Right.
But it's very confusing. You still have to play a game even to win that. Mm-hmm. What are you laughing at?
He's holding up pictures of the evil Christmas villains.
I'm telling you, he lived for that segment.
I'm glad you gave it to him because it made him happy. You know, it put him in the Christmas spirit. You don't need to put him in the Christmas spirit.
He is.
He is always in the Christmas spirit unless you give him an unripened banana.
877-365-3636. Phone scan time. Here we go. These are unscreened calls. Hello, Donaldo E. Miguel. Phone scan. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. Hello. You're on the air.
Yeah, I'm from Iceland, and we got a weird little Christmas tradition over there. We actually have 13 Santa Clauses, and we actually have a black cat that if you don't get a new piece of clothing, the black cat comes and eats you.
Thank you very much. Another part of the world heard from.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you calling from Iceland right now?
No, I live in Reno, but I'm from Iceland. I lived there for 10 years.
So it's 13 different Santa Clauses, and the evil character is the black cat. That if you don't wear a new piece of clothing,
you don't get a new piece of clothing for Christmas. And their mom also, if you're a bad kid, she comes down and gets you and boils you in her pot and eats you.
Okay, good. Yeah, you're a mouth breather, incidentally.
What was that?
I said you're a mouth breather.
Let me turn my speakerphone off if it's just waiting.
Maybe that'll help. Maybe. I mentioned the fact I find you to be a mouth breather.
A mouth breather?
Mouth breather, meaning you don't predominantly breathe through your nose, you breathe through your mouth. In some cultures, it's looked at as a sign of intelligence.
Yes, but don't let Santa catch you. Don't let Cinder Claus catch you doing that. See? Maybe a little cold.
I can also tell you about a couple of the Santa Clauses we have over there that are actually
great. Yeah, like I'm really listening to what you're saying. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello?
Am I calling 100?
Oh, come on. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Good day to you, sir.
Hello, you're on the air.
How have you been?
Wonderful. How have you been?
Come on, a few more catchphrases, please.
I'm sorry, 2 is all I have. Listen, yesterday I was on a flight out to San Diego on United, and I thought of you guys because they played, I think it's Mike's all-time favorite Christmas movie for our entertainment.
Which one?
Elf.
Elf. Oh, my God. Well, Mike hates that movie.
Oh, my God.
I love that movie.
That'd be like 6 more doubles.
I love that movie.
Please keep pouring until my eyes close.
I think it was genius that they didn't release it on DVD until this holiday.
That's right.
There's a lot of people like me when I said, boy, I didn't have Elf already. Yeah. Mike, I'm serious. You're looking at me like Rob was doing that bit. I mean, I am serious as cancer.
Are you really?
About Will Ferrell and Elf.
You think it's destined to become our generation's It's a Wonderful Life?
No, of course not. I think it's a funny movie.
Naughty or Nice is destined to be the next Wonderful Life.
Yeah, I think Bad Santa is.
Stay classy, San Diego.
I'm on my break.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Now that's Anchorman.
I know, they all run together. And then you got Old School. You're funny.
You're crazy.
You're crazy. See, you like him, too.
I like him in Old School.
Oh, come on.
I like that particular...
You didn't like him in Elf?
School.
You didn't like him in Elf?
I hated Elf.
I loved Elf. Elf's great.
Elf sucks.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, Buzz, Bob. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
I had a quick just information here. I'll be spending my holidays up in Canada, where they have flu shots for everyone.
So you're from Canada and you're bragging that you have flu shots.
No, I'm originally from Canada, but I live in Sacramento.
Oh, so are you going, when you go to get the flu shot, are you going to get the Sacramento shot as well?
No, they give that out at birth.
But there's that Sacramento-Canadian connection we've been looking for.
Right. Yeah,
I believe we found it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I want to tell you something. You can never have sex with a girl from Canada. Are you originally from Canada? Originally from Sacramento?
Originally from Canada, sir.
Then you could never have sex with a girl from Sacramento.
Yes. Otherwise, you'll have deformed children.
It'll
It'll happen anyway.
Be like, as Billy Joel,
whammy, I guess.
As Billy Joel sang,
I guess.
Children of the little mind.
You know, you combine all the wonderful qualities of our Sacramento colors with all the wonderful qualities of our Canadian colors, and you get this guy.
It's fun that he called, though. It's nice. Very nice.
Get a nice 7-armed baby. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Hi there. Hi.
Hey, happy Hollow Days.
Right. Hollow day to you. What can we do for you?
Pretty well. Can I take a guess?
You know what? That was unacceptable from the word go.
I hung up on him already. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Hey, guys.
Yes. Yeah, we're here.
Hey,
Hello.
Don, just a little example here. Ask me what you can do for me. All right?
Mike, what can you do for me?
Pretty well, of course.
Hello.
Hello.
Your quick study.
Yeah. Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Don, Mike.
Yeah, right.
Buzz, Robbie, B.A., and Joe. I just wanted to call from big, beautiful, sunny Las Vegas and wish y'all a Merry Christmas.
Okay, he's trying to do the Merry Christmas. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Phone scan. Hello.
Hello there, Don and Mike. This I'm here, Black Peter, with a
Hold on.
Christmas message.
Merry Christmas.
I love you, and it feels marvelous.
Hello. Don and Mike Show. Phone scan. Wow. That's it. The first part of that call sounded like it was on speakerphone.
Strange.
I know why.
In queue.
I had it in queue.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was so proud of my new message on my answering machine.
Did you make that during the break?
I made it before the show today.
Oh, before the show, okay.
Can I play it for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Don's got a new phone, and he put a new message on his phone.
That was another great thing that happened to me over the weekend. I also broke my cell phone. I don't mean I broke it. I mean I dropped it, and it broke into a million pieces.
So you got a great one now.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't play Batman. It doesn't play Batman when it rings anymore. It plays something new.
Give me the phone. Yeah. Yeah, hold on a second. We're going to get through here?
Oh, hi there.
To page this person,
Nicely produced.
please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
You are so good. Mike, I need a little positive reinforcement sometimes after the show. I'll pick this message up on the way home.
Great job today. But then again, isn't every day a great job?
And you've never looked more handsome.
Shut up, Skinny. Anyway, that was easy enough to put together right here in the studio.
Absolutely.
Just you do that. You do that, and then you have...
Oh, hi there.
And then you go...
You do it through the speakers?
Yeah.
Just sit there and record it right through the speakers?
Right? We can do the same thing for you, my friend.
I don't even know if my phone's like looking like something out of Mayberry.
It doesn't matter how the phone looks. It's what's inside. You go to the message center. You know how you record.
Isn't that the way people are?
It's what's inside.
It's what's inside that really counts.
I hate that. I hate that. It's not really what's inside that counts. Of
course not.
It's how you look that counts.
That's right.
Where does that leave us?
Okay,
Two out of three.
You know what? We're jesters. That's how ugly guys like you and I get by.
Exactly. It's important for us to look funny
because we do live in a world where let's face it, everything's based on looks.
That's right. But that comedy is inside.
You and I haven't done all that bad.
What?
For guys that are ugly, we have not done all that bad.
Sure.
I mean, really. True.
Right. Yeah. Right. Oh, you mean my wife, your girlfriend, and everything?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure, we've done okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Listen to us cheering each other up here.
How's it work?
Isn't that pathetic?
We've done good.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I've been married almost 24 years.
Don and Mike.
Goddamn proud of that.
Should be. It's an accomplishment.
talking myself into it. I'm proud of that.
You should be. Rightly so.
Just 3 days until that big caravan party.
Just remember, though.
What?
When you ever get shaky on that, use the thing you use against me all the time.
I know.
Just drive a couple of times around Bank of America.
I know.
Okay? Change your mind all over again.
Hello there.
Hello.
Yes, Don and Mike, hello.
Hello, Don and Mike. How are you?
Hello. Hello, we're doing great, thank you.
I love that. I don't know where that comes from. That's great.
Hello.
Hey, my son the other day finally figured out where "No, he's not retarded" comes from when he was listening to the show.
No, he's not retarded. What was that?
He never knew why I kept saying, "No, he's not retarded."
With your son?
Yeah.
How old is your son?
Oh, he's 12.
Is he retarded?
Well, sometimes he is.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks for this call.
Father of the Year check-in.
That's fun.
Hello. Something tells me it's not the first time his kids heard the word retarded, though.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying that the dad. I'm sure that that he's heard his dad is the recipient of.
He sees it written in red twice a semester.
I think it's a surname.
Perhaps we should hold him back again.
Hello. Not a Mike show. Hello. And if he doesn't do better, we're going to have to set
the butcher.
Ruprecht.
Satan. Hello, Don and Mike show. We all had our favorites. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, my friend.
Hey, I was wondering if you guys have heard the song "Merry Freaking Christmas" by Freakin' A.
I have not. I bet it's freaking great, though.
Oh, no, you would love it. It talks about making out with the brother's wife in the bathroom and the drunk aunt and stuff like that.
I would love that. Oh, you talking about my Auntie Lola? All right. Maybe I'll let you off the hook with that. Oh, and I got to remember to tell that story before Christmas.
Yes, please. It's by Anna Nicole Smith.
Freaking genius!
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Hi.
How are you, sir?
We're doing great, thanks.
Hey, I just moved up to one of your second favorite towns, Toronto, up here from Detroit.
Right.
A market you guys aren't in, but you need to be there.
Oh, yeah.
I love your show.
If we could just stop for a second.
Sure.
If we could think about the amount of money that I've spent on matches alone, considering the fact that every day I light a gigantic candle. Please, can we get cleared in Detroit?
Your mariachi candle.
There's not much competition there. I think you guys are number one, even though you're not even there.
It's your Justy Johnson candle.
That's right.
And I don't know if I'm going to break any rules or not, but am I like caller 100?
Yeah. Hello, Don and Mike show. Hello.
So many rules.
Hello.
Yeah, Don?
Yes. Yes. Hello.
Oh, this will be good.
Hey, Mike, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Charlie?
Charlie Stuang Stabalak?
Stuang Stabalak. Whatever.
Let me tell you, there's a story behind this, and I'm glad you called.
Okay.
I haven't seen Charlie in 2 days.
Really?
Charlie's been around
3
here.
days?
I have not seen Charlie in 2 days.
Wednesday?
I don't know what the deal is.
It's the third day you haven't seen him, right?
I guess technically the third day. This is the third day. I haven't seen Don. I don't know.
Mike, he'll be here by the end of the week.
Have you spoken with him?
Heard?
Have you spoken with him? He was.
Come on.
He was. All I know is that a couple of days ago he was sobbing. He was sobbing, and he feels as though everyone has.
I got an email from him, and of course there was nothing legible in it, but it seemed to have been typed with.
Hello.
Did it look like there were all like question marks on the page?
XX, yeah.
Time out. Time out.
What? Yes.
Charlie's made up.
Yes, of course.
I know.
Yes, of course he is.
You know how you were goofy yesterday? I can't help it. I'm just goofy
Well,
today.
I tell you, Charlie was very, very upset.
You know why Charlie was really upset? Because the guy who is Charlie didn't remember his birthday. Nobody in this room.
That's what the problem is.
Nobody in this room.
Pull back the curtain.
Mike, listen.
I'll take the bullet.
It's not that you didn't know it.
Right.
Nobody knew it. And Joe said we had some guy calling.
That's my fault. I usually remember, and I usually remind.
We're talking about Charlie's birthday that was December 13th.
Yeah, he was going to be 64.
Joe?
Charlie's not real?
Joe.
But I saw him last week.
Cut your losses.
Joe, didn't you get some phone calls on Monday from listeners? Listeners saying it was Charlie's birthday. How could we be so stupid we forgot that?
Wow.
I felt just as bad. Charlie's birthday is the day after my father's.
And see, and
should remember.
We all forgot.
There you go.
We all forgot his birthday.
No wonder he's hurt.
But we're going to have the Hamburger James Christmas story this year, which means Charlie will have to be here by the end of the week.
I hope by that time he's forgiven
we
you.
can find him. I'm looking at him right now. Are you kidding? I think we can find him just about anything.
I I got an email.
What is that supposed to mean?
I got an
You're
email
looking at him right now?
Just like George Lopez is going to be here tomorrow. Come on.
Okay. What happened?
Okay, yeah, listen, here's the big secret, okay?
Yeah.
Mike does all the voices.
Well, that's it. Christmas is ruined for me now.
That's right.
It's officially over.
Mike does all the voices.
It is officially over. Thanks so much, Mr. Eisner. I'm having trouble keeping that one in the locker room.
You really do sound like him. I made the mistake last night of turning on the George Lopez show.
What
painful.
are you doing?
Painful. Oh, yeah.
I had a drink. I was decorating the tree. I was talking to you on the phone.
Don't watch that show. That's a bad program.
Bad programming.
When I watched it, I thought Mike really has aced that guy's voice.
That's my Christmas present to me. It's fun. I like doing him. I really do. Yes, Mr. Eisner.
Are you still on the phone? Joe?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bye. Hello. Don and Mike show. Hello.
Hello, Don.
Yeah, Don and Mike. Hi.
How are you? Mike from Bakersfield, California. I never called in. I just want to tell you guys how great your show is.
Thank you, sir.
And I want to say hi to my brother. He's passing away in a couple months. His name's Puck. And he's not living much longer. He's got real...
Yeah, you know, that's a plug for the disc jockey on that station.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's underhanded.
I'm with you. Hello, Don and Mike show. You know,
Hey, Dynamite. What's up?
if he's dying, my apology.
Yeah, sorry to intrude.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Whatever you're doing, your life
Dynamite.
support is okay with me.
Hello.
Hey, love the show, man. You guys want to get some wings?
Get some wings?
Now, are you talking, you want to get together and jam? Do like, with a little love, we can pull it through. Pardon?
You got a sweet-looking wife, too.
What do you mean getting wings? What are you talking about?
I do have a sweet-looking wife. I was trying to do a Paul McCartney riff. Tell me something.
Are we supposed to die and then come back and, actually save a guy that's thinking about committing suicide?
Angel wings, buffalo wings, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about there?
He's gone.
He's gone.
Hey, it's fun to chat with someone.
You know, that was a 20-watt bulb that we screwed in, and we needed at least 60 watts there.
Yeah. Did it do the flickering thing, though?
Yeah.
And then it went out.
Oh, like the Christmas lights.
Like the Christmas, it comes full circle.
Hello, Don and Mike show. Hello? Hello?
No?
No?
Yeah. Hello?
No.
Oh, God.
Are you okay, sir?
What did he say?
He's got the worst cell phone I've ever heard.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Unbelievable.
He was just listening on the radio.
Yeah.
You know, that might have been someone like that accidentally hit redial or something and got back through. I'm giving. Why am I doing this? Give me the benefit of the doubt. He was an idiot.
Take the doubt away.
Off with his head. Happy holidays. Don and Mike show. Hello.
Hi, I just wanted to know if Rob Bay's favorite evil Christmas character was the brown-shirted evil baker.
You know what? Listen, dummy, that gets deleted out. And then just hang up anyway. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Oklahoma.
Hello.
But it's not.
Hello.
I like the butcher.
Hello. Don and Mike show.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's just calling to wondering how you guys' whatnots are doing.
This guy sounds literally like that Larry King Santa. Merry Christmas. Well,
hurry up, little boy.
What's with the music? We're not through talking to people, are we?
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hello, radio guys.
Hi there, you're on the air.
It's me. Hey, I have a question for Rob.
Hey, it's me. I'm taking another call. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hello, guys. I also have a question for Rob, but it's...
Okay. Hello, Don and Mike show. No offense, Rob. These just don't sound like a good end-of-phone scan callers. And, Buzz, I hear that music as well.
Yeah.
You hear that music, Mike?
what's that mean?
Somebody's got to say something.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
I'm calling my shot. Hi, this is TV's Leah Remney. Rich Eisen is a horse's ass.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hi, I want to let you know that I had a Christmas present for my wife.
Another Japanese alarm clock.
Yeah. Turn everything off for a second. Thank you. Do you have one of the super terrific happy alarm clocks?
Yeah, I was going to say that I was going to tell Rob that I found one in Colmore, and I thought it was perfect for my wife, but you were hanging up on all the Rob calls.
No, all right. Well, listen, you've made it through. Can we hear the super terrific happy clock again?
But of course.
Good morning.
Another satisfied customer from the Vietnong market.
Vietnong.
Beautiful. There's the chime. Yeah. What's your name? Any idea?
Jimmy.
Jimmy, where are you from?
Falls Church.
Beautiful. Virginia, you've got a group lesson, beginning lift pass and rentals for 2. Have a day at Pennsylvania's best Ski Liberty, Carroll Valley Ski Round Tap, or Whitetail. So go skiing for a day for free, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Hold on a second.
That is a good prize this time of year.
That is. That's nice. We still got, for all you ladies, we've got too much hair down there. We've still got the laser loop.
Well, not just ladies.
How do we get so much of that?
Speak for yourself. There's a lot of hairy ladies out there, Mike. Right. The new ratings just came in, and we just lost all 3. In the last 3 minutes, we've lost all of our hairy lady listeners.
How can that happen in 3 days? I don't understand, Mr. Eisner.
You should see these.
Traffic and weather every 10 minutes on Sports Radio WPA.
These numbers can't be right. Can't lose half my audience in 3 days.
3 days.
We'll be back. George.
Oh, you want me?
No, see, I was just fooling you. I know you're really Mike.
That's correct. Or do you know? Perhaps there are a lot of people inside of me, okay?
We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
I don't know what to say, except it's Christmas and we're all in misery.
The Don and Mike Show. The Shameful Joy Boys, Don and Mike.
All right, for everything official about the show, DonandMikeWebsite.com.
Try the store.
Mike, I'll whore it right there with you.
Thank you.
You can get next day delivery on Christmas Eve.
Isn't that wonderful? Really?
Wow. Yeah, you can. Sure you can.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
DonandMikeWebsite.com. Besides the store.
It'd be wonderful, really, to actually order something on Christmas Eve and have it arrive Christmas Day.
And be quality.
Yeah, okay. Everybody's whoring now. Daily audio stuff, daily logs of the show, pictures, affiliate lists.
Window dressing.
Besides the store.
Links to other stuff.
Not important.
And then, lots of hats. Lots of hats, lots of shirts, lots of jackets.
Shirts.
A hell of a jacket.
Hell of a jacket, Mike.
I've felt it. I've touched it. It looks good.
Yes. Top notch.
Embroidered.
Shut up. Not you, him.
Reasonably priced, really, considering.
You. Be quiet. Yeah, I got to be careful with the hierarchy. I can only throw the shut up at Mike like every once in a while. And with Mike, I just go, hey, because I don't say shut up to Mike. He doesn't say shut up to me.
Right. It's just that time of year where we're just feeling like salesmen.
Rob's an easy shut up.
Sure.
That's just like no thought about it.
Right.
Shut up.
Makes me feel at home.
Shut up.
Thanks.
With Buzz, it's a little. Please be quiet.
Seriously, the first rule of sales, Don, is know thy product. I'm glad your wife showed me some of the things. Rob, that's not the first rule of sales.
Create urgency.
You're right, Rob. Create urgency.
Shut up, boys.
We're getting a little short on some of the better items.
Yeah. I want to tell you that every shut up. Every day, I try very hard to come up with little things to talk about in this segment. And it's no secret that sometimes Buzz, Rob come to me and say, hey, I got a story that you're going to love today.
Yeah.
Do you know that both of these guys came to me with the same story today?
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I bet that's Billy. Is that Double B?
Gotta be. Want me to pick up?
Yeah, would you pick it up?
Pick it up, guys.
Give Double B a second. Because I bet you Billy Bush won't have this.
All right.
Both Buzz and Rob, and incidentally, Rob wins because he had pictures to go along.
If only I'd known.
I guess there's some story out about Hitler, a diary written by Martin Bormann.
His good friend Marty.
Yeah,
his good friend Martin.
You mean Martin Bormann, like from the day World War II days?
Yes, right.
That's the one.
Well, he has just released some of his notes, and he says that.
Well, he's dead, isn't he?
Well, they've released
his diary.
Some of his stuff in his diary.
When those high-ranking Nazis are still around, it makes me nervous.
Let me see. Hitler loved Laurel and Hardy. Their German names were Dick and Doof. And as a matter of fact, he loved it so much, he watched Laurel and Hardy right before he started to plan World War II.
Wow.
And Hitler also liked Mickey Mouse. Both of those revelations came out today. Buzz, and I'm going to just give both guys credit here, today. That's true. Hey, Billy?
Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome to the middle of a very awkward discussion. It's Billy Bush.
I don't know what's more exciting, Mickey Mouse or Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, very strange. You never know what's going to come up on this show.
Double B, Billy Bush from Access Hollywood tonight in D.C. 7:30 on NBC4. Everywhere else, it's usually at 7:30. Check your local listings. It's normally on the NBC station around the country. Billy, let's see. You were with
Lindsay Lohan?
You what? Oh, yeah, you were with Leo DiCaprio. I don't care about that. Lindsay Lohan. Ooh. Yeah. Now, you have Lindsay Lohan on your show tonight, and you tell me what you have about her, and I'll tell you what I got about her.
Oh, nice. I'm just, she's a fascinating character, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's totally adorable. She's a nice girl. But she's in Entertainment Weekly. She's in one of those, shock phases where she's in Entertainment Weekly and she's, opening up and saying, I missed Wilmer. I'm sorry that it ended and my heart is heavy. And then she goes on TRL and she pops on the T-shirt that says, you were never my boyfriend, takes a shot at him kind of thing. So we just kind of get to the bottom of it all. I said, listen, if you want this thing to go away, let's just level it out here. Who broke up with whom? And she says, it was mutual. And I say, it's never mutual.
Good.
Let's go.
Now, do you touch on any of the heavy stuff? I know you keep it light on your show about all the allegations that have been swirling around her as far as her partying and stuff.
Remember that picture we saw on that website? She had a big blunt in her mouth.
You saw those pictures on the web. Those weren't her. Those are her girlfriends, and they're smoking some kind of blunt, that thing?
Yeah, but we saw one of Lindsay Lohan with a gigantic blunt, and it was Lindsay Lohan, absolutely.
It was Lindsay Lohan, you sure?
Yeah, it was posted by one of her dumb girlfriends on the website. They took the pictures down. How long later?
Is it the one in the car where she's looking up, smiling, and blowing on a blunt? That's not her. That's not her. It looks one of her friends. It looks like her, but
no. This one she was standing up and she was walking in the backyard.
I thought she was sitting down. But she was smiling when she was doing it.
Hey, did you know?
Most people are, Mike.
Good answer.
Did you know that? What is this story? Lindsay Lohan wants to be in Playboy. And then she also says, no, I don't really want to be in Playboy. Then she says, well, there's a part of me that wants to be in Playboy, but Disney won't let me be in Playboy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do you think Lindsay Lohan wants to be in Playboy?
She was asked to be in Playboy, but, and she was asked to be in Playboy to answer the 20 questions thing. It wasn't like a big deal. So everyone's like, oh, she's going to be in Playboy. And immediately we go to the idea of nude photos. But it was simply to do the 20 questions thing.
Okay.
And that's but also just being in there at all will kill her Disney remake career.
All right, guys. Oh, and Disney.
Hello, Michael Eisner, head of Walt Disney.
There you go. Happy holidays. Billy, where are you at, dude? We'll let you're on a cell, obviously. What are you at? Some happening thing? Or you
Sounds like you're at a party of some kind.
I am on my way to go see Regis and Trump. At the Lincoln Center, and right now I'm in Rockefeller Center at the base of the Christmas tree, and it's lovely.
Oh, wonderful.
And Mike, before Billy goes, do Billy saying Regis Philbin.
Yeah, guys, got something to tell you. We got the new guy that's going to let the ball drop. It's going to be Regis Philbin.
There you go. That's my Billy Bush impression.
I'm telling you, Billy, the other day after you were on the phone, Mike did 10 minutes. Did you? He's got you down.
You got me down?
Yeah. I now added to the repertoire. I have a Billy Bush impression in the repertoire now.
Wait, you got to give it to me again. Let me hear it again.
Well, I just want to say, guys, I'm in Rockefeller Center near the tree. It's fascinating, beautiful, absolutely incredible. Regis Philbin. Regis Philbin, guys.
There you go. Not bad.
That's outstanding.
Thank you.
It's absolutely incredible. I absolutely love it. It's right here. It's fantastic.
Just remember the old adage, imitation, sincerest form of flattery.
All right,
there you go.
All right, Double B. Have a good time. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, peace. Bye-bye. There's Billy Bush.
Yeah.
Going over to Lincoln Center, guys. I'm going to talk to Trump and Regis.
Oh, I almost forgot. Oh, it's not time yet for 3 big ways to win big.
Not yet.
But it will be soon.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring.
Wayne Newton.
Hold on, wait.
Later we'll have some pumpkin pie.
I forgot that too.
Remember that one?
I totally forgot. Can you play it again?
No, it's too long.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's good. God, we used to be able to play it too.
Yeah, we can still play it.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring.
Yeah, sing it, baby.
Later we'll have some pumpkin pie.
That's great.
It's better with the beep.
Yeah.
It is so much better with the beep.
Of course. Otherwise, it's pumpkin pie.
Oh, my
or
God.
whatever it is.
Well, it didn't sound like pumpkin pie.
I know.
Yeah.
And the one that the real one.
Brenda Lee.
Well, now I can't play it, but we'll play it later as a rejoinder. And when you hear it, and if you're thinking that you want to hear the other word, you really hear the other word.
Yeah. So what you're saying is when you play it as a rejoinder, you will play the uncut version of it.
Yes, because now we've drawn attention to the fact.
So to the soiled mind, it'll sound dirty.
Yeah, but listen, even when you're listening to the real song later, when she says we'll have some pumpkin pie when it's not beeped out, it don't sound like pumpkin pie.
Right.
I bet it. Wow, that's a nasty pie.
Brenda.
And like I said, don't call now, everybody, for the 3 big ways to win big. It's only been 2 hours.
That's right, guys.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait a little while.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it, Don.
Listen to this about. I'm gonna call her Star Jones. I refuse to call her Star Reynolds.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
All right.
You know all the free crap that she got for her wedding?
Sure.
And it was on that show, The View, every day, and the other housefrows on that show got mad at her.
Yeah, I mean, she did more shilling than anybody's ever done.
So anyway, hi, Star. Here's the deal. Listen to what she did. She's being sued now. There was something free that she engineered for her wedding. She has an unruly garden. Tell me.
Wow.
Tell me. I'm sure her doctor knows that.
You want to give her some laser loot?
Here's the deal. She has a penthouse apartment in New York.
Of course she does.
Which has a garden and a nursery. And she said to a guy, first, here's how the story goes. Architectural Digest called her and said, "We want to get pictures of your garden."
Oh, wow.
Baby. Great. I mean, you know what we would like to do, but
sure.
Just write it yourself.
That's right.
So they call, and what she does is she calls this guy Demetrios Gananis, and he's a guy who does this for a living. And she says to him, "Listen, I want you to come over to my apartment. I want you to fix my outdoor garden. Architectural Digest is coming over. And what I'm going to do is I am going to give you free plugs, not only in the article, but also on my TV show, The View." So the guy said, fine. He came over to her house. He fixed all the crap up. Then he wanted his money. She said, I'll give you the plugs. Well, as it turns out, the magazine came out, Architectural Digest, had no mention of the guy. The guy watches The View. She doesn't mention anything, and now they're all mad at her. She can't talk about her goddamn wedding anymore.
Right.
So the guy calls her up. This is before he sues her. The guy calls her up and says, listen, total amount for my time, $7,200. I would appreciate being paid. She said, maybe we can find a way to work this out.
Okay.
She said, how about, and this is a quote from the guy, she said to me, instead of paying, I would like to offer you a plaque with my picture on it that you can hang in your business.
Yeah. God. Wow, she is shameless.
He told her to pound sand, and he is suing her now. And now that he's suing her, she says, oh, the garden was poorly built, and it damaged her apartment by leaking. Anyway, that's the latest.
Oh, my God.
So, rather than just pay the guy,
Here's the plaque with my picture on it.
Or do the plug, for goodness sake.
Congratulations.
Hold on, what's this? Brian. Hello, Brian. Don and Mike show.
I'm ready to play.
Ready to play what, Brian?
The Groner.
No.
Brian, don't make us put you in the book.
No.
Okay, Brian, eat some pie. Get out of here, Brian. This piece of pie is for Brian.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring.
Yeah.
Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling.
Oh, you ruined Christmas, Brenda.
Yeah. You know about the guy from Pantera. Hey guys, Pantera.
Pantera, Tom Gavin's favorite group.
Dimebag Darrell, the guy that was killed.
Good friend of Ozzy Osbourne.
The guy that's dead.
Right.
He's being buried, and he's the first person I've ever heard of who's being buried in a Kiss casket.
Really?
Ooh. Remember we went on Kiss.com and we saw the casket?
He's actually going to use the Kiss casket.
Yes, here it is, Mike. As a matter of fact, there's the picture of the Kiss casket.
Yes, that's the name.
This will be, who sent me this? Fox News Channel, Rita Crosby. They will have the presentation of the casket to this guy's family this weekend on Fox News Channel.
And I bet they get it for free.
Yeah, good cross-promotion.
Sure. Hello, baby. This is Star Jones.
Can I have a Kiss casket? I'll send you a plaque.
You know, though, that would have to be like a steel reinforced, like a Dempsey dumpster.
Absolutely.
David and Victoria Beckham.
Bend it like Beckham.
Listen to this. This is too great. David and Victoria have hired a butler. This is from the BBC now. This is not like gossip.
No. Right.
They've hired a butler. $2,000 a day.
Wow.
You might go, well, they're rich, they're celebrities, so what? You know what his job is?
What?
He's going to make $8,000 on Christmas. He's going to work for them for 4 hours, unwrapping their Christmas presents for them. He's going to unwrap Christmas presents for them, their sons, and members of their family. The Beckhams say this man is the best in his field. In fact, Posh Spice says he was originally booked by the Osbournes to come and open their Christmas presents.
Oh, my God.
But we upped the offer, and we got him.
Sure.
Oh, my God.
How?
The world's gone mad.
How screwed up is the world? Hiring a guy to open your presents. Here. Have some pie, Beckhams.
Best in his field.
Have a big piece. I got time. A real fast feel good, because then in the next break, Stand By Buffalo. Stand By Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yeah, Marv Leevy will be on it in a second. In Cincinnati, I love these stories. A woman went into a hospital. She wasn't feeling well. She came out, but she did not have lipo. She didn't have the gastric bypass. She did not have a baby. However, she walked out of the hospital 66 pounds lighter than when she walked in.
What happened?
She weighed 300 pounds, decided to lose some weight. She lost about 65 pounds. She still could see no difference in the size of her enormous ass. She went to the doctor, put her in the hospital. They found out on her ass she was carrying a 66-pound non-cancerous ovarian tumor. It had started on the front and worked its way all around. 66 pounds. The tumor.
I saw a picture.
The tumor had been growing.
You saw a picture?
Yeah.
The tumor had been growing inside of her for 5 years.
Oh my God!
It took 4 doctors to lift out the slippery watermelon-shaped monstrosity. She came to the hospital weighing 245. She left weighing 160.
I read the story, too. They say the tumor was the size of 3 watermelons, and the doctors, the 4 doctors he told you about to lift the tumor, rolled it onto a stretcher to carry it out of the surgical ward.
Oh, my God. There's a picture. Is there a pre-op picture of it?
Yeah, well, there's a pre-op picture of the woman, the bulges and everything.
Hello, Ben.
Yeah, hi, Don.
Hi, Don and Mike.
Show me it.
And Mike.
I will.
Hi.
Hi, sir.
What, Ben?
You guys are great. I love you guys.
Thank you. What can we do for you?
Want to guess the groaner?
Okay, want to guess the groaner?
Sure you do.
Everybody, now is not the time to guess the groaner.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard you guys.
Shut up and eat your pie! What? Everybody's ruining this fantastic contest.
Later we'll have some pie and we'll do some cat.
Funny every time.
Say your guess out loud as soon as we hang up.
All right, that's the feel good. We got a break. We'll be right back, everybody.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Just, weight room altercation, man. Too much testosterone when we in the middle of camp.
That's big word. That's big word.
That's what happened. What's that word again? Testosterone. Yeah, all that big stuff. At home said testosterone. Yeah, see, now he got a little Princeton, I guess he went to school at. I don't know. I went to Savannah State, you know what I mean? So we talk real illiterate at Savannah State.
The Don and Mike Show.
Thank you, boys.
a big part of the Salt Lake City scene. The Don and Mike Show.
Okay, haha. Yeah. We get jokes. We get cancellations. Here's the station break. Houston, Texas. KIKK. How about Green Bay, Wisconsin? WNFL. Tampa Bay. 1010 WBZZ. And I'll throw this one out to think Marv Levy's on the phone. 92.9 WBUF, Buffalo. All right, got them talk. Here he is now. Marv Leevy. Marv!
Great to be with you, fellas.
Marv Leevy. Now, you know, this is where we get respectful and everything. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, for God's sakes, it's Marv Leevy. It's Marv Leevy.
Dan and Mike.
I hope he was.
Or is it Don?
Yeah,
it's Don. There you go.
And I apologize.
Have some pumpkin pie. Marv's book is called the same thing that we played the tape.
How many years have we been playing that tape?
Well, ever since he first said it, this tape.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
I love that tape.
You know, that summarized your feelings before a game. It's the name of your new book. There's the plug for the book.
Thank you.
How did you come up with that? Because that summarizes the way a lot of people feel on NFL Sundays, the way that we like people to feel when they're listening to our show. Where'd you come up with that?
Well, I'll tell you, way back in 1958, the head coach at the University of New Mexico, to whom I was an assistant, left to become the AD at Arizona in May. And I was promoted. I was the youngest major college head coach in the country then at New Mexico, and we got ready for the opening game, and as the players gather around you on the sidelines, you're supposed to speak some wisdom. There's nothing I can tell them at that time, but a feeling washed over me. The New Mexico band is playing fight songs, pretty cheerleaders leading cheers, and I just blurted it out. I said, where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
And you use that? You use that again and again?
That's why I said before the kickoff of every game I ever coached for the next 40 years.
Wow. I'm telling you, it works. And, Coach, I know you've been through this. The Bills were so great. Going to 4 Super Bowls in a row never will be topped.
And we noticed something when we were up in Buffalo that the fans up there, just fantastic. I mean, they were with you, and I imagine, you know, even though you take them to all those Super Bowls, it had to be a little frustrating for everybody concerned with that. But the fans, I found the fans to be fantastic up in Buffalo.
They're the most uplifting fans you can imagine. They sustained us during dark moments, and there was such a connection that developed between the players there and the fans in Buffalo. Yes, they're supportive. Once in a while, we'd hear a boo or a cat call, and usually it was for something we deserved to hear it, I guess. But they were tremendous. There's only one time I can recall on a call-in show after we'd lost our second Super Bowl that some fan called in, man, he said, I don't want to go back. I can't stand the pain. Don't go back again. I said, mister, I'm glad you're not on my team.
All that time in Buffalo, all that success, do you think if you guys, and I'm not trying to go on bad territory, because I think I said up front, that's great. You know, it's great. You went to the 4 Super Bowls. If you had won 1, 2, 3, 4 of them like the Steelers, how many of your guys would be in the Hall of Fame now from that era of Buffalo Bill football? I'm thinking, of course, Jim Kelly's there, but then you have Thurman Thomas, you have Andre Reed, you got all the guys from the defense, even a guy like Steve Tasker. How many guys do you think from that team, if you've been, lucky enough to win, even the one against the Giants, how many guys?
I'm sure it would enhance opportunities to do so. But Jim went in. The only other player on that team who people are talking about as a possible Super Bowl, possible Hall of Fame inductee, who is eligible yet, is Steve Tasker. Thurman hasn't been out 5 years, neither is Andre, nor Bruce Smith, of course. You know Bruce, he played with the Redskins there a year ago. And I think that they're going to get very strong consideration to be inducted. Steve Tasker, I was a special teams coach with the Redskins and George Allen, 1971 and 72, and we had some magnificent special teams. But Steve Tasker is unqualifiedly the greatest hardcore special team player that ever played the game. He deserves to be in.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you about...
Can I just say...
Go ahead.
Was he number 89?
Number 89, that's right.
Yeah, you know, there are some things that you just remember. I mean, wasn't a diehard Buffalo fan, but that guy Steve Tasker, every play, bust ass on every play. I'm sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask him kind of a generic question. I don't want to put him on the spot as far as Marv, the best player, just all around on every level. You know, as far as relationships, you know, having a guy that you coached. Who was the best player in your opinion that you ever coached?
Well, I'll tell you something, Mike. I tell you what, I'll answer that question if, when I clap my hands, you tell me which hand made the noise. And
I get it.
It's impossible. It's a single one out of that group. They were a magnificent bunch. You know, probably the one who established the greatest records was Bruce Smith, 200 sacks in his career, playing defensive line for that time. But Kelly and Andre, James Lofton was there. So many others, some lesser-known names who just contributed so heavily. And for me to single one of them out, I couldn't do it in good conscience.
Do you think today that you could make it happen today with the salary cap and guys going from team to team? Because the big thing that the Patriots have going for them, to an extent the Steelers, is the fact that they all play together as a team, something that you were able to do with Buffalo before the salary cap. Do you think you'd be able to work with it now?
You know, I marvel at what the Patriots are able to accomplish under the guidelines today. Sure, free agency, the minute you have a good player who's not a starter, he's gone. Sometimes your starters are so good that you can't fit even them under your salary cap, the very strong teams, so you lose them. I think it'd be more difficult. I'm not going to say it couldn't be done or it can't be done, but I think it's even more difficult to go 4 times in a row today than it had been just 10 years ago.
And I think the last thing that I'll ask you about, besides the where else would you rather be quote, you are so famous on NFL films for, hey, you over-officious jerk. Remember that where you screaming at a ref?
It's the English professor along with being a football coach. I mean, the guy that knows the language.
They wired you up for that, and that's very famous. Did they ever have times, obviously they didn't air them, did you always use good language on the field, or did you ever let the bad one fly out?
I would like to say I always did. However, once a year we agreed to be mic'd, and I recount a lot of these, by the way, in the book.
Oh, there you go.
Check Amazon.com, folks, if you're interested.
There you go.
But
Toronto.
We agreed to be mic'd once a year, and they mic'd me in that game, so I knew, and I wasn't going to say. I was angry as can be. The guy was yelling at it was a college classmate of mine. We've laughed about it often. We go back to college reunions right now, and everybody sees him. They always say, hey, there's the over-officious jerk.
Oh, good.
Poor guy. Bill Quimby's his name. Great guy. He was a fine official. But there were times I remember getting a letter from his teacher, and I was very remorseful. Who had written to me, and apparently she had read my lips on the sideline once when I did use a word which you don't want to be saying on national television.
Oh, what's his name? BB up in Baltimore, Brian Billick, his wife actually, he has to put money in a jar or something with his family.
When he cusses on the sideline?
On TV.
Hey, why do you...
Right. Well, that's good. I'm glad my wife didn't hear about that one.
You know, I wanted to, it seems in the NFL more than any other sport, coaches return. And, no matter what the age, they come back. You got Dick Vermeil, you got Joe Gibbs coming back, you got Bill Parcells. A lot of these guys, they have more money than they need. It's not necessarily always the money. What is where's the pull? Especially if you've climbed the mountain like Joe Gibbs has and you've won a Super Bowl, why do so many of these guys want to get back into the league?
I think after you're away for a while, and you keep observing the game, and you feel refreshed, and of course, Bill Parcells wasn't out quite that long. Right. He came back, but Dick Vermeil and Joe Gibbs were out quite a while. I can understand it. You feel the compulsion to get out there. You want to get back into the competitive arena. You miss Sunday being in the Misty Arena. And the opportunity is offered to him, and they say, hey, that sounds great. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. He's a Hall of Fame coach, Marv Leevy. The name of his book, Where Else Would You Rather Be, is Amazon.com. We'll also have a link on our website. Yeah. DonandMikeWebsite.com. And listen, it's a pleasure. Last question for those listening in Buffalo. How do you rate this year's Bills team?
They are coming on, I'll tell you. They started 1-7. They've won, I think, 6 of the last 8, I believe.
Right.
They are coming along great. Their offensive line is finally coming together, and I knew they would because they hired a guy named Jim McNally, who is a crackerjack veteran line coach, and he's finally got them shaped up. I see great things ahead for them. It's a very long shot for them to get into the playoffs this year. They could go 10-6 and lose all the tiebreakers. But they could still do it. But I think there are happy days ahead, and I'll tell you, they have a rookie quarterback. I analyzed their preseason games, who really impressed me behind Drew Bledsoe right now. So they'll be pretty solid at that position.
Gotcha. Well, it's a pleasure. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we'll have the link for your book on our website. Nice talking to you, Coach.
Thanks, Marv.
My pleasure. Great to talk with you, and I know what great fans there are there in the Washington Redskin area. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's Marv Leevy, former coach of the Buffalo Bills.
Sound a little bit like Harry Morgan.
How are you? I'd like to. Yeah. What do you mean? Hey, Dan?
Okay, Mike.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas tree.
I like that guy a lot.
Have a piece of pie.
Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling.
Yeah, it's good to be out with you, Dan and Mike.
Dan and Ron can get together someday.
Anyway, that's Marv Leevy. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah. Really, like all of those NFL coaches, they got a prostate exam on this show. Mm-hmm. I mean, we got nothing bad to say to these guys. These guys got it done.
Well, look what he did. You know, what was it, 4 in a row? 4 Super Bowls?
Don't you remember that one that we went to, and even we couldn't feel bad for the Bills fans? Do you remember that Super Bowl in Minneapolis?
The Buffalo Bills logo carved into his scalp?
Had his whole face painted and had the Bills logo, the helmet, carved into his scalp.
Yeah.
Mike and I walked out of the Super Bowl, which the Redskins won.
Right.
We were drunk, and the people were drunk in the streets, and we couldn't make fun of the guy.
No, it was so sad because they had been there so many times, and they are the greatest fans. They really are. And the guy was just so, that one particular guy was, I think like during the game, you did one of your little victory dances at one point.
No.
And then towards the end when it was obvious the Redskins were going to win, you just couldn't, I felt so bad for the Buffalo. I've never felt that bad for fans that I was rooting against. It was amazing.
Hello, is this Beth Ann?
Oh, dear. No patience.
Whoever was there Beth Ann.
She doesn't wait. She doesn't wait on the line.
She's a very busy woman.
Listen, have some pie, honey.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas
This is for Pork Chop.
Hey, Pork Chop, come on in here.
have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling.
Was that you on the phone?
Eating a piece of pie.
Ah.
It was. Did you want him? I have his number. I can call him right back. Did you want him to say Overfish Stirk to Rich Eisen?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
See, is that why you guys didn't go there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We haven't gotten our Christmas gift for Rich Eisen this week yet.
We'll work on it. Well, maybe the Christmas miracle on Friday, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
I just hit the delay on you.
Why?
Because you just said the name of our Christmas miracle.
And that's why
you can't
I never know secrets.
That's why you can't know the secret.
Well, both of you have a big piece of pie on that one. Absolutely.
Why do we have the pie?
Because
we told you with the secret guest was Friday. You just said it.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas tree.
You just threw it right out there.
Oh, dear.
Later we'll have some pumpkin
There you go. With whipped cream on it.
Everybody gets pie.
Of course.
That's not whipped cream.
Oh, listen. What is today? The 15th of December?
That's right.
We were. Shut up. We were on the. See, it comes easy to Rob. Shut up. Please be quiet. With Mike, there's a lot more.
Yeah, I know. It's
layers.
With Mike, it's like, just give Mike a look.
I understand.
There's your script
for
the Craig Wilson today.
Oh, wonderful.
Which is something that we haven't done in a long time.
True.
This is our last show before the winter break, and he's really helped, our last Wednesday show, rather, because his column is in USA Today every Wednesday. Mm-hmm. We used to read it every week, and now we wait until it's really good.
I sure like the title.
It's been a couple of weeks, maybe a month since we've had.
Maybe a month.
As a matter of fact, I think we've got some stockpile, don't we, Robbie?
The last one we almost did was over a month ago, yeah.
But the truth is, we've had too much going on Wednesdays. We've never got to it. We've got some saved, but we're going to go with the one today from USA Today.
There it is. There's our record player.
And now from USA Today, the final word by Craig Wilson.
There's no place like home for the holidays.
It has something to do with World War II. Oh, I'm sorry. I screwed that up, Mike.
I'll start again. There's no place like home for the holidays.
For as long as I can remember, my mom has hated the song I'll Be Home for Christmas.
It has something to do with World War II and how she thought it was cruel for Bing Crosby to be singing such a song while the troops were fighting all over the world with no possibility of being home for Christmas, only in their dreams, as the song goes.
Included in those troops was my dad, who was gone for 4 Christmases. Again, with no possibility of being home for the holidays. Paging Mr. Herbert.
I told her it's time to get over it. 50 years is long enough to hate a song, but she still shudders when the song is played. And it's become a holiday tradition for us to watch his performance. Boy.
As for me, I have always been home for Christmas. At 55, I have yet to celebrate the holiday in my own home.
Every year, no matter where we've lived, I've packed the car with presents and luggage. And for the past 20 years, with my partner, Jack, and headed home to the upstate New York farm where I grew up.
I sleep in the same bed I did when I was in elementary school. Under a sloping roof in the same one-window room at the top of the stairs. The walls are now covered with a flowered wallpaper that wasn't there when I was a kid. Right. But other than that, the room is pretty much the same. Some would call it a cell. I consider it a cocoon.
My brother and his family also have towed the line. They make even more of a trek. A 2-day trip from Minnesota, often through snowstorms and over treacherous roads.
But for some reason, my brother decided he would stay home with his family this year. I said I thought that was a good idea, and Jack and I would celebrate Christmas at home, too. We'd start our own tradition. A little late in the game, but we'd be home for the holiday for the first time.
It ain't gonna happen. Something about the wrath of a mother's scorn. We'll be home for Christmas again this year, at least once more.
I'm not that upset by the reversal in plans. In fact, after reading a story in the New York Times last week, I realized how lucky I've been.
Ryan Kim was an honors student at Highlands Ranch High School near Denver, ready to head off to New York University in the fall of 2003. But he made the mistake of living an honest life. He announced he was gay.
Kim's parents didn't attend his graduation, and he moved out a week later, ending up in Los Angeles as a delivery boy for an Italian restaurant, and living in a Salvation Army residence until he figured out his future. But there's a happy ending here.
He's at Princeton now. Thanks to the Point Foundation, which provides grants and mentors to gay students, many of them rejected by their families and churches.
Turning away your own child always been one of life's mysteries to me. Something I'll never understand. Even Scott Peterson's mother has been there for him.
Good point.
Silly queen. Ow. What a silly queen. Even Scott Peterson's mother... Oh, hold on. Yeah, I got to get myself that. Scott Peterson's mother's been there for him, just as my family has been for me.
So we'll come home for Christmas again this year. And Ryan Kim is more than welcome to join us.
There you go. That's the final word.
That's the final word by Craig Wilson.
We selected it, obviously, because it mentions all of the things you need in a Craig Wilson article.
Yeah, absolutely.
His mom.
Right. Partner Jack.
Mm-hmm. The whole being gay thing.
Right.
And teenage boys being gay.
Yes. Bingo.
And his mom, too. Now, when he travels up north, do you think he brings Murphy? Do you think Murphy travels well?
That's the one thing missing. The dog Murphy doesn't come up to the cocoon.
Although Murphy's not been well.
Yes.
God forbid.
And I apologize. I didn't do my traditional reading. It was Christmas time, and I suddenly felt like being Jiminy Glick.
I like the Glick thing.
Yeah.
That's right, boy. You're going to read it.
Strong mother, absent father.
How long have you been writing for the New York Times?
Paging Mr. Herbert. Paging Mr. Herbert, please.
Fantastic stuff. Yes, we'll all make the track for Christmas time.
One more time.
Jack. Last time.
You know what? I'm pretty sure that flowered wallpaper might have been there when he was a kid.
Okay, thank you, Marv Leevy.
Thank you, boy.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Craig Wilson.
Yay, amen.
Come back, our Newsmaker of the Week. This is like not a fake thing that we've done. Real newsmakers as timely as today's headlines.
How exciting is that?
Yeah.
Paging Mr. Herbert.
It's a pretty good show.
Oh, don't forget 3 big ways to win big,
That's
but not yet. Not yet, you animals.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Took the butcher knife and put it up to her neck. I said, if you want to live to see tomorrow, you better start frying them eggs a little bit better than what you're frying. I'm tired of eating slimy eggs.
All right, okay, one more.
I don't want to talk to you. You've made me mad today. Don't talk to me. It ain't been easy living with you all this time, the things that you've done to me. Trying to pick at my brain what little bit's left of it. Hey, look here. I'm not all the way crazy.
I tell you why those tapes are relevant in Uno Momento.
With Furs by Dicker and Dicker of Beverly Hills, this is the Don and Mike Show.
Let's talk to Mike. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Michael.
Hey, how are you guys?
We're doing great.
Caller 100.
No, not doing it yet.
God. Does anybody listen out there?
No.
I'm an idiot.
Have some pie. That doesn't cut it now. Good joke. Doesn't cut it anymore. Some pie. Just saying, you're an idiot.
Later we'll have some pie and we'll do some carrots.
Hello, Luke?
Yes. Caller 100.
Oh, man, come on.
People, it's a week until Christmas. Dude, I don't want the lasting memory you have of the show to be me screaming at you, telling you what a complete ass you are.
Oh, I apologize.
No, shut up! Shut up! See, you made me do it.
Yeah, well,
look what you've done. You made me do it. Were you listening at 3 today?
I was.
Or whatever time it was where you were listening?
Yes, sir.
Maybe half listening. Now, what is the prime directive in this contest?
It is to guess which
No.
You are wrong.
No. The prime directive is...
You are wrong as you can be.
The prime directive of this contest that was set up today specifically for people that listened to the first part of the show, to get them to listen to all of the show, which obviously, my retarded friend, you have done, and thank you for that. The point was, you don't call now. You wait until we say call.
I was anxious.
Okay, so was your mom, and she didn't do anything about it. You know, and look how much better we'd all be if your mom had done something about that.
Now, you see, you're the example, and now we've made the example, but it won't stop. People will still continue to call.
That's right. So you might as well let me answer it.
No
man.
eyes on the prize. Greedy.
No. 3 big ways to win big, but it's not time yet.
You, sir, will not win the contest today.
Oh, bummer.
You're like Eli Manning and Blutarsky. 0.0.
Exactly.
But
Okay?
I'm the oldest brother in my family, so...
Where's your mom from?
She's from New Jersey.
No. Where is your mother from? Because your mom's a whore. Where is she from?
Oh, easy.
I know she's easy.
How long have you listened to the show?
Very long.
Well, then what do people say when we ask where's your mom
Very long. No, come on. I'm laughing at you, not with you.
Yeah.
What town?
What's the answer?
I don't know the answer, guys.
You haven't heard Horville, Toronto, all that good stuff?
My mom is definitely not from Horville.
Oh, no, your mom is from Orlando.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Thank you, Rob. That's another good one.
Whorehead City.
I only wish that I had the The wire hanger franchise. The night, I wish I had been selling wire hangers door to door the night that your mom made that fatal mistake.
You're listening to an example being made of. Yes.
If only I could have heard, I would have heard the end, and then I would, hello, it's the stupidest woman in the world. Ma'am.
Well, actually, she's
Ma'am, I'm here with a wire hanger.
And she's
from
most of her
Horwich.
life in the
She's from
Nassau,
Horwich,
VA.
Connecticut.
What?
She's from the Nassau, VA.
Listen, fella.
Oh my God.
Fella, there's no nice way to say this. Your mother's a whore.
It might be time for you to eject.
Happy holidays. Your mother's a whore. It's the wrong time for the contest. You're not even playing along.
Sorry, guys.
No.
Eject.
Not acceptable.
Hang up now.
All right. See ya.
Please die. It's my Christmas wish.
Are you still there?
I am.
Well, what did I say? Why will God not answer my Christmas wishes?
He will.
Oh,
And he's laughing. Enjoying it. Yeah, he's enjoying it.
Keep laughing. Right, you're funny.
All right, all right, let me try this. Well, let's wait for you.
Yeah.
Here
we go.
Okay. All right, don't hang up.
All right, I'm hanging.
No, don't.
Don't hang up.
No, I'm not.
All right, we'll leave you on hold.
All right, leave me on hold.
You know what? You're really making this a shame, and you're really shaming your ancestors from Scandinavia and Norway.
I love that song that your mom sang when she was with the Andrea True Connection. Whore, whore, whore. How do you like it? How do you like it? Whore, whore, whore. And that other song the Bee Gees sang, Whore Than a Woman.
Oh, that's a good one.
So I don't think so. I think he's from. I think he's Horoccan.
You know, all the way from over there? I thought maybe he'd have
I think
to
his
go.
ancestors are from Morocco.
He might have to go and get a steak dinner at Horton's.
Now we're really getting to the bottom of the whore pile, aren't we?
I bet,
That's a big pile.
I guarantee him. From this guy, his favorite comedian is probably Paulie Whore.
Seen all of his movies.
That's right.
Oh yeah. You're part of this bit.
Did you ever see the War movie?
What was that, Robbie?
Hora, hora, hora.
Thank you. One of my favorites.
From World War II.
I know it's old school. How about Victor Hora?
That's good. You know, what I suggest is why don't you buy all of your own Christmas present at Victoria's Secret.
You like comedy, sir?
Yes, indeed.
Go see Horo the Gay Blade.
How about that talented actor on Larry Sanders, Rip Horn? Yeah, it's funny. We're talking about your mom.
Yeah, I just let it slide right off my back.
If only your mom had done that, we wouldn't have had this conversation today, now would we?
Can't slide on hair.
You know, if you do hang up, there is a chance, you could call back randomly.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
But if we put you on hold, then you won't even be able to participate.
All right. Well, I'll call back. Take my chances then.
Okay. Oh, will you know? Okay. Now you got it all in control.
But remember, that's what your mom did, and look what happened. Your mom took chances, and look what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You ended up growing up, almost ruining a radio show. Thank goodness we're in enough holiday spirit that we've not turned this whole segment ugly on you.
And it's a tough time of year because he still hasn't figured out which one is his dad.
Seriously, make this call like that famous horror song. This is the end.
If your mom, she's probably old enough to remember WW2, the great, World War II.
Right.
As Buzz said, maybe your dad, who I'm sure is not really your dad, maybe your mom met him when he was fighting on the beaches of
Hormandy.
Hormandy. Not Horrandy.
Hormandy.
Hormandy.
Yes, Hormandy. Hormandy. Now I got the mics are off now. Now we're just,
He'll stay around forever. He'll go and crack open a cold Coors Light.
I got $5 that says this guy turns his radio on within 30 seconds. On my mark.
Oh! Wow. He's a moron. He was easy to fool.
Hey.
Moron. He's a moron.
Hey, good for us.
Boy, that was troublesome. A horrible call. Wow.
All right, B.A., I'm ready for the white trash if you can find them. The reason we played the inbred tapes, coming into this break, Beth Ann tells me there's problems with these people. Maybe you've seen them on TV. Handsome couple from Enterprise, Florida. Kat and Harlan Barnard. These are two people. White trash. And what they've done is they've procreated like that other guy's mom did.
Right, exactly.
And they had kids, and now the kids don't respect them. So rather than do what parents do, which is say, it's my way or the highway, these two idiots have refused to cook, clean, or drive their children anywhere, and to show their kids that they mean business. They've moved out of the house, and they are now living in a tent in their driveway.
They're going on strike, is what they say. They're striking, and I guess the kids are living in the house?
Yeah, watching TV, using the electricity, getting on the internet, and the mom and dad are sitting outside doing interviews for Dr. Phil in Good Morning America saying how they're making a stand. Now, Beth Ann had this thing booked, signed, sealed, delivered. Right. She came in a couple of seconds ago.
Hello.
Hey. Have you gotten hold of the couple of the year?
They won't answer the phone now.
Oh, no.
I have both their cell phones, and I have their landline phone. And when I did speak with him to say, hey, they're coming up in 5 minutes, blah, 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 you'll be on, you and your wife.
Right.
Because I knew I had to get them both on. She was going to be on her cell, he was going to be on his.
Right.
He just said that, they've been inundated, they're really wiped right now.
Oh, well, what the hell do they expect?
I believe that's something they've not done for weeks. I mean, I'm sure that they are very tired.
So they did this, and I'm sure they were really loving it the first day, right?
But now they said people are jumping their fence to take pictures of their dogs. They really wish it would stop.
These people, when did I call you about? Beth Ann is, she's a wonderful producer.
Yeah,
really.
she sure is.
Just the greatest, B.A. But sometimes there's stuff that even she doesn't catch. And I've seen these people on TV, and I called her up and I said, turn on the Today Show right now. Look at these people. And, these two nose pickers sitting in the front yard. Well, Katie and Matt, we're learning our kids a lot. I said to Beth Ann, you got to get these people on the show. So, now listen how resourceful this Beth Ann McBride is. She calls, and she doesn't get any response. So what'd you do then? Beth Ann?
I overnighted them a letter.
And who's the only other media show person that thought to overnight them a letter?
Dr. Phil.
Wow. And what did they say to you when you called them up? You said, did you get my overnight package?
Oh, yeah, we got your overnight package. We just opened up the one from Dr. Phil.
All right,
so now they're kind of surprised. They wanted this notoriety, and now that they've got it, they weren't bright enough and didn't have the foresight to realize that they were going to be inundated with people.
Right, they're tiring of the spotlight, but you want to say to them, well, get out of the freaking tent and go back in your home.
Yeah, walk back in and end the strike, and then you're done, and then it all... But see, I bet they hate it, but they love it, don't they?
Well, they're not out of the tent yet, and she's on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
Yeah,
he really needs to be with his wife. And I thought, well, just take you, Harlan. You'll be fine.
When I saw him on the Today Show, here's where it almost went bad. And this was a good, Beth Ann, this was last week, right? This was like 4 or 5 days ago. Towards the end of the interview, it's Katie Couric. They think it's a light fluff piece.
Right.
The woman starts spinning out of control. And I mean, not literally, but here's what she said. She said, well, Katie, our kids just didn't, and she did have that way of speaking. Our kids just didn't follow rules. And, my husband has always said to me, the best way to get to a child is to embarrass a child. So we figure with all of this media coverage, and then this guy who's wearing a short sleeve button-down shirt with a tie, he jumps in, he says, Katie, I'd like to point out, I'm not the child's natural father. I'm the stepfather. And Katie Couric says, okay, well, I don't think that's really relevant. I think most people want to know about what you're doing with your children. And then the mom says, What are you doing, Beth Ann?
Over there.
She's very busy.
What's she doing?
Over there.
Hello? Doing? Hello?
I'm trying to get somebody who they quoted in the paper. At least you could have somebody who...
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Screw it. But have a piece of pie.
Thank you.
Have a piece of pie, Beth. There. Give me a second.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring.
It's for you, pork chop.
Later we'll have some pumpkin pie.
So the lady, some delicious Billy Giblet pie. Billy Giblet pie. So the woman says, Well, I thought that going to the media would be the best way to get attention for our children, because I want to tell you something, Katie. Not only is it verbal abuse, it's physical abuse. And we've taken them to the psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist said put them on medication. And we said, we don't want our children on medication. And at this point,
I'm sure this is good for the kid's psyche.
At this point, Katie Couric jumps in and says, well, this is going in a different direction than we thought it will. We just want to thank you both. And then the husband says, I want you to know, I've never touched these children, but we're out here today.
Wow.
And at that point, the Today Show just cuts away from it.
Wow.
They fade to black.
Wow.
So, listen, if you can get them any other time this week, it's okay. I thought it was a long shot anyway. The kids...
Well, I mean, really, when I spoke with each of them on the phone several times between last Thursday and today, I couldn't get them off the phone.
Right.
Yeah, well, now when it comes down to it...
Now they're tired.
Yeah.
They're tired.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they're tired, and we didn't know that all this national TV coverage would be causing all these problems.
And the celebrity she most looks like, I remember his name now, she looks like Boomhauer's wife from King of the Hill.
Right. I think I'll keep her.
And he looks like, this is very obscure, but if you've seen the movie, I love the movie The Rainmaker, with Danny DeVito and Matt Damone about and John Voight about a tobacco lawsuit in the state of Tennessee. If you've ever seen the movie, the kid who dies, or it's not tobacco, it's insurance, whatever it is, the kid that dies, his dad, the alcoholic dad that lives in the backyard and drinks in the car, that's who this guy most resembles, the dad.
A handsome man.
Yeah.
Well, he did say that if tomorrow would be good. Do you want me to?
No, you tell him to pound sand. You tell him that tomorrow, we've got a show and a half tomorrow.
I will.
Right, he can just, pound.
We've got 2 shows tomorrow.
In one day.
In one day.
Hey, there you go. That's the cheerleader.
You know what you should do is you should book him for tomorrow and then bump him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, is that in your makeup, Beth Ann? Are you mad enough to do that?
You need to book him and then what?
And then bump him.
And then book him and bump him.
Have him set aside 20 minutes.
And then,
and say the reception isn't good unless he goes across the street.
But really, really do it. Don't just say you're doing it. Really do it.
Okay.
Book him and then
Bump
blow him off.
Book him, and then 2 minutes before the interview, call him up and say, "Are you ready?" And he'll say, "Yeah." You say, you know what? Rick Dees is on the line. They've got a much bigger name on the line right now. They can't talk to you today.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And if we do the full 20-minute interview, we'll give him a car.
Make sure you keep him on hold a long time before you bump him.
Okay, I'll do
All right.
that.
Okay, Beth Ann.
Okay, bye.
How's everything else, Pork Chop?
Good.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
How's your hair?
It's long.
Red. Who do you love more, your daughter or your dog?
My daughter.
Everything going well? Seriously?
Good answer.
Yeah.
You getting all your Christmas shopping done?
I haven't done one bit of it.
Who are you going to buy more gifts for this year, your daughter or your dog?
My daughter.
Your daughter.
Her daughter.
That's 2 for 2 now. You see, she's made a lot of progress here.
Any family in for the
Has she
holiday?
let you know what she wanted?
I'm sorry, what?
Has she let you know what she wanted?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What does she want?
Yeah.
But besides, I think we all know what she wants. DAD. But besides that, what did you do?
She wants a leather purse.
Maybe it might still be with a DY on the end of that. She might. How old is Jen now? 19.
19.
But then it's just DAD.
DAD.
No need for the extra DY. I'm kidding because the people do.
Will you ask for any Christmas sweatshirts or shirts this year?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you wear them all year. This is the time of year where they're appropriate.
I know, and generally this is when I don't wear them, and they kick back in April.
Ah, clever.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You're a sneaky one.
I am.
All right. Bye, Beth Ann.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Wonder if Billy will be in for the holiday.
Her Uncle Billy Giblet?
Yeah.
I sure do.
I'm sick.
I sure do hope that she really does call those people and book them on the show tomorrow. And then at the last, you know what would be even better? Hold on, we could do it on the air.
Book them.
I mean, we wouldn't put them on the air, the voices, but you could hear us do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be sweet tomorrow.
But the important thing is make them wait on hold a long time.
Me would like that. Me likey.
They've stolen your joy, and now we must take it back.
That's right. Goddamn joy.
That's right.
My son keeps reminding me. I said that to him on Sunday during the Packers game.
You've reached Timmy. Please leave a message, and your call will be returned.
That's Andy Rice.
I don't know.
That's Andy Rice still on Timmy's voicemail.
Doing Timmy?
Yeah.
Hey, I dialed the wrong number.
I thought.
I hate Andy Rice.
Tomorrow, when you book them at a time so that when they're on hold, we can pick up the phone, and of course, we know probably the FCC, but you'll be able to hear us say to this couple, someone more important is on the line, like Rick Dees.
No, that you're wiped. Too tired to do the interview.
Yeah, we're too tired.
I like that.
Or white.
And we think they're a little overexposed. Oh, that would be great. They've been on TV too much.
Yeah, okay.
And it's just not fresh. They're like bad fish.
They passed their day.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the plan.
How's everything going, Beth Ann?
It's going good.
Great.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll talk to you in a little bit.
Bye.
How's your hair?
Want to call her back?
Long.
Hello?
Why do the shows always fall apart the last couple of days? Why is that?
I don't think it's falling apart.
Oh, trust me, the wheels are off this. I mean, we are just rolling. There's sparks coming off the back of this show right now.
Listen, Beth Ann, are you busy right now?
No.
Okay. What,
What do you want from me, Mike? Just tell me.
Nothing. I just wanted to say that. Are you busy?
What would you like for Christmas, Beth Ann?
I don't want anything for Christmas.
I don't like that answer. You're a smart lady and you're a producer and you better come up with a better answer than that.
I think I know. The bath oil beads.
Y'all gone.
And hose.
Ah, yes. How about chocolate?
No, I don't want any chocolate, Mike.
You don't want chocolate?
No.
Beautiful hosiery?
No.
Make a woman feel like a woman?
What would I really, really like?
How about some tans?
Like a tanning package?
Yeah.
No, because I'm allergic to the sun.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever get naked? I'm not asking.
Hey!
I'm not asking.
Oh, hey!
I am not
Did you
asking
see the
that.
video?
I am not asking that in a sexual way.
No.
It's just Beth Ann is very fair-skinned.
Right.
We saw her during the summertime.
Yeah.
She's pale as a ghost, for goodness sake.
Almost transparent.
She does the layer look.
Mm-hmm.
Do you shower with your clothes on?
I'm naked.
Okay. Yeah.
So tans are out.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Where would you like a gift certificate from? A gift card?
That's probably what all the guys on the show would really like to know.
I like Aveda.
What is
like
that?
Bath and Body Works.
Aveda is like a salon.
If you go to Aveda, they never answer a question.
I get it. Evade.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Beth Ann?
No.
All right, we'll call you back.
Okay.
If we need to, but you're busy.
Hey, Beth Ann?
Yeah?
What are you doing right now?
Talking to you guys.
What are you having for dinner?
Probably won't eat tonight, Buzz.
You won't eat dinner?
No, because I have lunch.
money.
What?
You had lunch?
And that's the punishment is no dinner if you have lunch?
I generally just eat once a day.
Beth Ann?
Yeah,
Are you busy?
kinda.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Sorry, what?
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
You want to call her back?
It's not good to eat just once a day.
No, it
it's
isn't.
bad for your metabolism.
You do the talking then.
Right.
Hello?
Hi, Beth Ann.
Yeah.
Rob Spiewak here.
I know, I heard.
You really should eat more than once a day.
Breakfast like a king.
But I'm not hungry more than once a day.
Well, how
like a
big
prince.
a lunch do you eat?
What the heck? I went to a restaurant down the road.
Where?
Right down the road.
Which restaurant?
Sizzler?
Noodles and Company.
Noodles and
Company.
Sounds like a variety.
You just had noodles for lunch?
Yeah, it was bad. I really should have had a side salad and...
You get up in the morning, you don't have anything to eat?
I have a cup of coffee.
And that's it?
Dear.
Oh.
You see, this makes your metabolism very slow.
Yeah, your body needs fuel.
Every 3 hours.
At least 3, perhaps even 5 meals a day.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me. It's how I keep my figure.
I know, I was going to say.
All right.
Oh, you were going to say.
Okay.
And I believe you eat me one meal a day. All right. There we
Hey,
go.
bye.
Okay, now you got it in.
Now we're all even, aren't we? Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Now that that's done,
Very good.
let's go to Buzz.
Hey, where'd the time go? Oh, man. We made pudding again.
It wasn't instant pudding either.
No, it wasn't. It's the old-fashioned kind you got to boil.
Cook and stir.
Or the guy that came powdery, you added a little milk,
Right.
you put it in their fridge for about, in this case, about 15 minutes.
And in my opinion, better than that stuff you get out of the little plastic containers.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Buzz.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm well, thanks.
How are you anyway?
Yeah, I'm well.
In a world where owning a radio was strictly forbidden,
Never better.
one man found a way to bring good news to his people.
Buzz.
I'm having catfish.
He made it up.
For dinner tonight?
Yeah.
What's your lead story?
See, we're all nuts.
What's your lead story today, Buzz?
And now we find out Michael Jackson has prior sexual offenses.
Stay tuned for news and comments coming up on the Don and Mike Show.
And hold your horses. Are you ready? 3 big ways to win big.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh, boy, there he said it.
Now, you animals. If you were listening to the show 3 hours ago, you heard, well, you know what I'm talking about. You heard, and you know what you got to say. Caller 100 right now. 877-365-3636. 3 big ways to win big. Is there no vocal on this?
No.
Would you take it out? Would you get it out of the machine, please?
I like that one.
We got to go to break.
Nuts.
Call now. Phone Jeopardy. Why don't you get the number? Why don't you? Okay. Well, F you and F you too. and what else does Alice Trebek say on that?
Well, I'm not doing it. How can they lose it? It's all on one tape.
Dollars. Caller 100 right now. Know the drill. Win the $1,000. Be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
What's the word from Planet Crackpot?
The Don and Mike Show. This you should not do. You should not call them Don Geronimo and Michael Mara.
Merry Christmas Day.
Time for Buzz Now. Brought to you by Viramax. Viramax, the world's #1 sexual pleasure and performance enhancer.
Someone called for a doctor.
Viramax, #1 because it really works. Doctor developed and clinically tested 1 try. VMAX. Okay, we're just having a discussion here in the studio.
Yes?
I must tell you that no one has faith in you, the listener.
No.
Everyone has agreed that the first call we take will not understand the contest.
All right. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's... no one here is betting on the listener right now for caller 100.
Not yet.
Let's see what happens. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Caller 100.
Right. 3 big ways to win big. 3 more days before our break, giving away $1,000 every day. What is your name?
My name is Todd.
Todd, where are you from?
Delaware.
Beautiful. Todd, why are you calling?
I'm calling to answer the Groner question.
Oh, you know what? You may fool everybody here.
How about that? Could be a miracle.
3 big ways to win big. Todd, which of the Groners was written by the Prep Service?
I believe it was the Chia Leone.
Are you ready for a Christmas miracle? Winner!
Wow. That? He beat me right out of the box.
I swear to God, this guy did it.
Hey, that's fantastic.
My friend, not only did you do the contest right, not only did you listen to the entire show,
right?
You got it right.
That's fantastic.
Beautiful. You just got $1,000. Wow.
Yeah.
You are in Delaware. You're listening on, what, 96 Rock?
Yeah.
Was your response when Don said you just won $1,000, was it, yeah?
It was yeah.
Yeah. That's what he said every
That's
time.
the enthusiasm level for $1,000?
Woohoo.
Okay, have some pie.
Have some pie?
I didn't think I'd have to pull this one out with a winner.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, like you're mad at us. We give you $1,000. Your reaction is like if we had said, congratulations, you won an 8-pack of toilet paper. So have some pie.
Later we'll have
You know.
All right, let's try it one more time, okay, and really do it this time.
We like to roll tape on this and turn it into like a promo later.
Please.
Okay.
You've won $1,000.
Woohoo, yeah.
I think that's as much as we'll get out of it. Probably.
Right, happy holidays.
Rob.
Happy holidays.
Rob, don't look at me that way. I know,
Said,
Rob.
happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you.
All right. Shut up. Enjoy your money. Thank you.
Ho, ho, ho.
Let's find out the guesses. I'll give you the Groners again. They were, what do you call violent, radical psychics? Tarotists. Right. As in tarot cards.
Tarot, okay.
Then you have what blockbuster movies about Howard Hughes flying to San Francisco, The Gaviator, what tennis star bruises the easiest, Banana Kornikova, what actress has grass growing out of her head, Chia Leone. Now, we know that was from the prep service.
Yeah.
Buzz, how did you guess?
I had terrorist as being from the prep service. I guessed that Rob wrote Chia Leone and Banana Kornikova, and that you wrote Gaviator.
Mike.
I had you with terrorists, and I had Rob with Gaviator, and what's the other?
Banana Kornikova.
Here we go. Buzz, I think you got one of them right. Gaviator, that was me.
Uh-huh.
Terrorists is Rob.
Ah.
Banana Kornikova is Rob.
All right, very good.
Chia Leone
is the service.
Is the bad service.
And that guy had it. Way to go.
He
Good
did.
job.
He was an idiot like all of our callers today, but still.
Chia Leone.
At least he got it right. He got his $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now, here's Buzz. Hello, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. Is it just posturing, or does the prosecution have something else on Michael Jackson?
This you must not do.
I don't understand. I'm really getting tired. I want to go home, and I don't want to go.
You should not do. You should not say he's an animal. Should not say he's Jacko. I'm not a Jacko.
I'm not a Jacko, Buzz.
It's only just starting, Michael.
Okay.
The Santa Barbara County DA's office has asked the judge in Jacko's child molestation case if they can submit as evidence Jackson's prior sexual offenses. That's a quote.
I don't have any.
No, they say it shows that the 46-year-old former pop star has a propensity to these crimes.
Oh, no.
They say it helps prove that the family of Jacko's current accuser isn't just out for the money. The prosecution's not allowed to tell us yet the details of these so-called prior offenses.
I just love children. I want to be around.
They get involved in Macaulay Culkin and his sexy bee-stung lips.
I love Macaulay and Emmanuel and all the people that I had around me. And leave me alone and don't call me Jago.
The judge isn't telling us about those prior offenses yet either. Michael's lawyers, meanwhile, are asking that the trial, set to start next month, be delayed.
I don't like it. I wish Mr. Peck was still alive.
Yeah.
Gregory Peck.
He liked to ride on my merry-go-round at Neverland. At Neverland, I'm well into my 40s.
46. There's already a delay in the Robert Blake murder trial, but that delay may be shortened.
Oh, we like that trial so bad.
Los Angeles police have found the laptop computer that was stolen from the actor's lawyer just as the trial was about to begin. 2 teenage boys have been arrested for the theft. It's been 3.5 years since the murder of Bonnie Lee Bakley outside that Italian restaurant he likes so bad.
I tell you right now, there's one thing I got to do about my lawyer.
What's that?
I got to get another one. I'm going to get another one as soon as I can. And, brother, I got to tell you, he's a bad guy.
You know, you've lost a lot of weight since you've been in the Who's Guy. You are light as
a feather.
No price on your head.
That's right, brother.
No.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
That's Sammy Davis Jr.
You played TV's Beretta. You're now 71 years old.
You know what he is?
What?
He's a soul brother.
That's right. Your trial is set to begin on Monday, break for the holidays at the close of business on Wednesday, and then continue after New Year's Day.
All right.
So remembering that story, the deal was his lawyer said, I can't go on with the trial because someone stole my laptop that had all of my information for the trial.
Right.
Turns out it was a couple of punk kids.
Yeah. Okay. And as far as we know, they're not related.
Okay.
They're not brothers?
No. So you're asking yourself, how's that war in Iraq going?
Hey, well, I heard it's going great, Buzz.
In today's news, we have President Bush telling Iran and Syria not to get involved in Iraq's affairs. He says Iraq needs to have elections without outside influences, and he's advising Iran and Syria that it would be in their best interests to stay out of it. In other news, tired of the outside influence of the United States, the insurgency in Iraq is growing stronger. Deputy Chief of U.S. Central Command Air Force Lieutenant General Lance Smith says the insurgent rebels have managed to disrupt U.S. military operations in Iraq. Translated, we're losing ground, and the Iraqis are growing increasingly weary of us.
Here's President Bush, as a matter of fact, the war is going so good. Here's President Bush getting some of these figures on how things are going in Iraq.
Oh, you should see these.
Traffic and weather every 10 minutes on Sports Radio WDA.
These numbers can't be right. I can't lose half my audience in 3 days.
I'm sorry, that was George Lopez.
You freaking idiot!
That was George Lopez.
And from our Homeland Insecurity Department, a dummy bomb used to test airport security at Newark Liberty International Airport in New Jersey.
What kind of bomb?
A dummy bomb.
Joe.
I'm the bomb.
It's gone missing.
Forget it.
This dummy bomb, they don't know where it is.
Joe, I'm
Joe.
Where is it gone? What happened? Don't know.
Don't know.
Joe.
The Orioles, thank you.
A high High-ranking TSA official says the test explosive was tagged for a flight on Continental Airlines to Amsterdam and was placed in a bag by a supervisor. The bag was then sent through a detection machine. The machine sounded the alarm, everything working. And after that, the screeners lost sight of the bag.
If it was Joe, it's still in Amsterdam.
Wow. If it was Joe never leaves Amsterdam. Why would Joe? That's like heaven.
I know.
I don't need to go anywhere.
Tracy, baby. I need some more current money.
They're looking everywhere for the dummy bomb. I bet they find it with the color-coded terror alert system.
There you go again, Buzz.
Crazy old.
There you go again, injecting
He's
that.
got an agenda, doesn't he?
That crazy liberal agenda you have, Buzz.
Crazy old senators don't just fade away. They sign on as commentators for the fair and balanced Fox News channel.
Are you talking about Charlie Albertson?
No, I'm talking about Georgia Democrat Zell Miller.
Zell Miller.
Gave the keynote address at the Republican National Convention and then challenged MSNBC's Chris Matthews to a duel. He joins Fox next month.
And that is still one of the greatest moments ever.
Right.
It's a split-screen thing.
Right.
Big walrusy Chris Matthews, all sweaty outside Boston, wherever the convention was, going, "Oh, what do you think, sir?" And he goes, "I want to tell you something right now. I wish we lived in a time when I could challenge you to a duel."
That's what he said.
The guy's out of his mind.
At the convention, Miller first told Republicans that John Kerry wanted to send our troops to Iraq armed with only spitballs, while George Bush wants to grab terrorists by the throat. He also said, quote, "While young Americans are dying in the sands of Iraq, our nation's being made weaker because of the Democrats' manic obsession to bring down our commander-in-chief." Afterwards, he told Chris Matthews to shut up, that Chris Matthews is hopeless, and that, yes, as Don said, he wished he could challenge Matthews to a duel. Perfect for Fox.
Yeah, he's going to Fox. That's where he belongs.
Former President Bill Clinton got into a verbal duel in Central Park the other day, according to the New York Daily News.
I'm going to fight you.
Quoting a man, wasn't that kind of a fight?
Oh, okay.
You'll like this quote. Quoting a man pushing a stroller, "You were an embarrassment to the office of Commander-in-Chief." Clinton, flanked by Secret Service, responded, "Oh, really? I think I did a hell of a job. I'll admit I misled people about my personal life. I've even apologized for it, but I never misled people about policy, and I certainly never misled people about going to war."
You know, if only I had been as prepared as this for the Christmas party Friday night.
Yeah, you just never know.
I mean, because it's roughly the same thing. You're minding your own business. Somebody comes up, gives you, just verbally attacks you.
Wouldn't it? I mean, really, there should be a law. There really should. I mean, right on the street, some guy comes up and
But here's the deal. It was like in Central Park or something.
Right.
I mean,
and as the discussion continued, a crowd of about 45 people gathered around the president, the Secret Service, this guy with a stroller.
And Clinton, he, of course, turned it like into a mini town hall meeting. He got
stoned.
He's got nothing else to do. He stood there for an hour, and he did, like, stand-up for them.
45 minutes. He took questions from the people in Central Park. They applauded when Clinton told the man with the stroller, "I hope your children turn out as perfect as you are, sir."
You know another thing that I read that he said?
That's great. I love that. I didn't hear that.
Because the guy's giving Clinton a hard time about, the Monica Lewinsky thing.
Right.
He said, hey, that was personal. And the guy pushed him and pushed him and pushed him. Finally, Clinton said, well, at least that never got us into a war.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's fantastic.
KGB is alive and well and doing a really poor job of covering its tracks. The Russian equivalent of the CIA is getting the blame for the poisoning of Ukrainian presidential candidate Viktor Yushchenko.
Whoa.
Somebody spiked Yushchenko's food or drink with dioxin, Agent Orange. His wife says she remembers tasting it on his lips during a kiss.
Darling, you taste like dioxin.
That's poison.
Sounds like Ava Gabor.
Darling, you taste like ba-ba-ba. You seem to taste like dioxin. Somebody's trying to poison you.
Hello, darlings. This is Natasha from Bullwinkle Show. I never listen to Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara. Oh, for the birds, Bodie.
It is some mysterious kid.
Ugly, his face bumpy and red. After a brief hospital stay, he continued.
I used to be handsome. Now I'm freakishly ugly.
Maybe it's dioxin.
Dioxin. How did I know? And it said it right on the bottle, dioxin.
Yeah. Don't drink.
I thought it was something bad if you had, like, ox.
I know.
If you're a farmer. Dioxin.
Right. No. He continued campaigning.
Tastes great. I like mine on pancakes.
Yushchenko campaigned despite the pain and the deterioration of his internal organs. Doctors now say they believe Yushchenko may survive the poisoning, but they warn that a side effect of dioxin is that Yushchenko will be more prone to suicide over the next 7 years. Dioxin stores itself in fat cells.
Dioxin, die! I taste it on your lips, darling.
Women with cosmetic breast implants are also more prone to suicide. A new study says women with cosmetic implants have a higher suicide rate and often a history of mental illness.
Oh, boy. I ain't saying nothing. Okay.
Hey, what are you playing this for?
Pork chop. Oh, that's the bad one. Where's the other one? Now, there's not. One's so much better than the other.
That's right. The longest jingle in the history of man.
That story was about
breast implants and women being prone to suicide because of them.
Right. Well, that couldn't happen, too, because she's all natural. There you go.
Doctors point out that women who get implants for strictly cosmetic reasons do so because they don't feel good about themselves. They are, according to the study, 3 times more likely than the general population to off themselves. The study was partly paid for by Dow Corning, which is no longer in the business of making implants because of the lawsuits it faced over other implant-related health problems.
George Michael.
Somehow I always had a feeling, I always had a gut sense that I would be working, that I would be on duty.
On the worst radio.
No.
The history of American radio.
I somehow knew that I would be on duty, as a newsman, the day that they announced the end of civilization. Mm-hmm. And that's our story when we come back.
Oh, look what he's doing there. Yeah.
Okay, all right, we're watching you, Buzz. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Gosh, I hate to interrupt. It's all been so incredibly fascinating and entertaining and instructive. Really, the time has just flown by.
The Don and Mike Show. Bicycle.
A couple of big uns. Don and Mike.
Yeah. Everything official for the show at donandmikewebsite.com. All right. You can download an audio highlight. I think they go all the way back to Rocktober. Pretty good. Like 30 downloadable segments there. The daily log is there. There's pictures, fantasy football, pictures of J-Dubs getting his tattoos.
Yeah, and if you listen to the audio, you can turn down the volume and just look at the weird thing that gets on your computer screen.
Right. And what am I forgetting? Oh, yeah, the store.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. See you in Orlando. Hello, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. Well, as I said, I knew the story about the end of civilization would arrive on my watch today. It's here. The Oxford Dictionary has added hoochie and crack hoe to its vocabulary, officially killing them as street words. Benjamin and Thugged Out also made the dictionary this year, along with other hip-hop terminology.
The first message is... Hey, Rob. Robert the Mailman.
Oxford lists hoochie as, I quote, a young woman who is promiscuous or who dresses or behaves in a sexually provocative manner
hoochie.
Or overtly seductive manner.
Slow down. Rock and roll. Hoochie cool. I don't think it means the same thing.
I know you knew that definition already. I just enjoyed reading it.
Of course you did.
But
hoochie mama.
Don't worry about getting those Laurel and Hardy videos back to Blockbuster on time. The huge but suffering video rental chain says it will drop late fees next year. Thanks for coming to Blockbuster. Your video's due back. When's good for you?
Now listen, do not believe this. I went through this with my wife.
Okay.
We have, with our son, one major freakish. He never returns the movies to Blockbuster. They call us, they send us the cards. So she says to me the other day, it'd be a good Christmas present for Barry. This new deal at Blockbuster, let's sign him up. They got no late fees. Now, you got to read the fine print.
And here it is. There is some. Blockbuster will tack an extra week onto its current 2 or 5 day rental periods. So you right off the bat, you get an extra week. You return the video within a month after that, and you'll only pay a $1.25 restocking fee. Not a cumulative late fee, but now after 30 days, you get charged either $20 or $50, depending on if it's a video or a video game. Blockbuster, but at that point you own it. Blockbuster says at the rate things were going, Blockbuster would have been raking in $300 million a year on late fees if they'd continued with the current program.
But don't shed any crocodile tears for Blockbuster.
Oh, no. They're killing it because they're losing business.
Yeah, but here's where they're still going to get people.
Right.
You're going to say, because, Buzz, I think you read it different than I read it in Blockbuster. I'm sure I'm wrong. The way that I read it was that you got the movie for 7 days.
Right.
If you don't return it after 7 days, you bought the movie. Now, if you don't want to buy the movie, you can pay, in essence, what is a late fee, a restocking fee, right? So, but I heard that I didn't hear about this 30-day grace period when I was in my Blockbuster. It was okay. After 7 days, you own the freaking movie. Right. And either you pay $24 or $50 for it, or you come in and you pay the late fee and you give the movie back.
So are they trying to, like, do a cover-up thing, or what's going on?
That's how I feel about it. I feel like it's a 7-day. You got the movie for 7 days.
Right.
But the pressure is on you even more. If you don't get it back within 7 days, you own the movie. Mm-hmm. And then they say, but really you don't have to buy it. You just have to pay the late fee that we just said we weren't going to charge you anymore.
I think it's fixed.
Either way, Blockbuster, a division of Viacom. Big controversy in New York over the candy that tastes like weed. Pot-flavored lollipops and gumdrops. Lollipops and gumdrops, pot-flavored, have been showing up at novelty shops all over the Big Apple with the slogan, every lick is like taking a hit. City Councilwoman Margarita Lopez is outraged, saying, how can we create a product for children that encourages them to taste marijuana? How can someone name their child Margarita and not encourage children to taste tequila? But I digress. Stores that carry the candy say you have to be 18 to buy them, but it's not like they're checking IDs. The candy contains no THC, but does carry the names Chronic and Icky Sticky Skunk Buds.
Hello, Michael Eisner, head of Walt Disney.
But if the pot-flavored candy...
I like that.
But if the pot-flavored candy could cheer up the kids who watch Santa have a heart attack, then they'd be worth it.
Oh, no. Yeah, Buzz, you're the man. Way to go.
In Birmingham, England, Santa was visiting the Christmas Bazaar at St. Edward's Catholic Primary School. Quoting 73-year-old Brian Newland, I was about to say ho, 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 but next thing I knew, I was lying on the floor looking at the ceiling. Thankfully, there was a surgeon, 2 GPs, and a nurse among the horrified parents. They got Santa's heart started again before the paramedics arrived to take Santa away on a stretcher.
Yeah.
Quoting Brian, when I came round, the children had gone. He says his next appearance is a week from tomorrow.
I don't want to go to that school anymore.
And the problem is that left Père Fouettard unattended.
Yeah, the evil butcher that lures small children into his shop.
That's right.
And finally, a judge in Louisiana has been suspended for 6 months for wearing blackface, along with a prison jumpsuit and handcuffs.
How about you today, boy?
Blackface, prison jumpsuit, handcuffs, wore them all to a Halloween party. His character, unidentified black male. His wife played the arresting officer. They all had a good laugh at the time, but now it's 6 months without pay for Judge Timothy Ellender, and that totals $50,000. He's also been ordered to take a college course on racial sensitivity. He has already apologized to any unidentified black males he may have offended. If you're a racist organization and you're looking for a Christmas party DJ, be sure and ask about the color of his skin. Members of Britain's extreme right-wing BNP party were surprised to see a black DJ show up at their white Christmas.
Aren't you at BNP?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm the B.
Maybe it was the guy's British accent. Quoting a spokesman for the British National Party, he sounded white on the phone.
Oh, God.
Quoting again, it was very, very embarrassing.
Wow.
I'm Buzz Burbank on the Don and Mike Show.
No! Okay, thank you, Buzz. You know, I always laugh when I see a James Bond movie that's got a brother who talks with the British accent. Hello. How are you anyway?
Hello. I'll knock him out.
That's it. We got to go. Our thanks to Marv Leevy, to the couple that was never on the show today, and Robbie with his Christmas thing and everything else. We'll be back tomorrow with a new episode. Pleased to be staying tuned now for our buddies Uncle Ron and Aunt Fez. Coming up next in Washington, D.C., and also in Baltimore and in Tampa Bay. Ron and Fez show coming next. We'll see you tomorrow with a new episode getting returned. Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you.
Good day to you, sir.
And you.
You know who's really, really funny?
Who?
Laurel and Hardy.
You know, you both had that today. Yeah, both of you. And Buzz, did you see Buzz?
What?
Do it again.
That?
Look at
yeah. He's coming around.
Be kind.
Hi, Sammy.
And I hope the next performance is a pleasure of having as nice an audience as you've been tonight.
Out of order.
And let me leave you swinging.
Okay, we'll see you.
Eat your lunch.